Bess FM, locking it down.
Best 100 FM, you play my favorite song.
Kaboom! Bess FM! You know it's the Best of them.
Best FM crew, you don't know play good music, Sizzla said up. Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Best FM.
I never should have gone away and left you like I did, girl. I thought you'd take me back, but I was just a little bit late. I was born a winner. I know I am, yes I am. My lonely days and my lonely nights, girl. On the outside looking in, dreaming of holding you tight. Well, I guess I've had my day. You let me go my way. It's me, that's okay. A loser, they call me, but now I'm a winner. Yes, I am. Yes,
seems like him now stand up as a true man, but this is me loving strong. She have come along.
I don't wanna wait in vain for your love,
baby girl.
I don't wanna wait in vain for your love.
Chano, you're my girl.
From the very first time I bless my eyes on you, girl, my heart says follow through. But I know now that I'm way down on the line.
She looks so fine,
but the way things feeling fine.
She a one of a kind.
So don't treat me like a puppet on a string.
Don't pull me,
cause I know I can do my thing. Don't talk to me if you think I'm dumb. I wanna know when you're gonna come.
All I know, she have to come with me. Wanna take her down to Paris, take her down to Rome, take her to the beach and from there to my home. Candlelight dinner for only two alone. No disturbance, no calling on the phone. No more hold here, my man will roam. She give me sweet loving, that's I never leave home.
Cause it summer is here, and I'm still waiting here.
Keep on waiting.
Winter is here, I'm still waiting here.
You are beautiful, you are wonderful. You make me jump out and feel me turn in a hole. Rain up and down like a bad bull. Little after that me have to draw for me dull. Baby girl, I love you so much. Let we sit and talk about such and such. Keep away stalking, let key and Dutch. Correct I know girl, I got the tender
like I said, it's been 3 years since I'm knocking on the door.
Why you waiting too long?
And I still can knock some more.
Keep on knocking.
Ooh girl, is it feasible?
she doesn't want me around. She's got something to hide. I think she wants a clown.
Kaboom! Best FM! You know it's the Best of them.
But I keep telling her I'm too experienced to be taking
on the best station, Best 100 FM.
Someone to rock and roll. I'm too experienced to be taking for a ride, and I know it's not my foolish pride. She hates the sight of me because that turned her off or down. She always saying we were meant to be. Somehow she thought I'll be her clown. But this is what I said. I'm
Okay, welcome back. We are having a few glitches, but we're getting it up and running. Remember that the Best of M page on YouTube has been shadow banned for however long now. So I am up on my page. Yes, I'm seeing myself. It's good. Yes. So, all right. Our engineer Garnet is hurriedly trying to work it out. Yes. So, welcome back to Trailblaze. As I said, the phone lines are now open 876-279-8473, 876-619-1508, and on WhatsApp 876-279-8473. Anybody having a birthday or anniversary or celebrating a milestone today, happy birthday, congratulations, and happy anniversary to you. It's my mom's birthday, and I want to wish her happy birthday among the universe and keep watching over her 5 children. Yes. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do later. Probably get some balloons and let it go in the air. Yeah, so it's kind of somber mood for my siblings at home because I know they miss their mom, but you know, the healing process is just about timing, right? And anybody out there who has lost a loved one, you know, I mean, as long as you have a good support system, I think it won't go away, but a good support system is needed, that you don't go off into the la la land so much. You stay grounded and stay strong. You don't have to be entirely strong and carry everybody upon your back, but a good support system. And I must say I have that. All right. Yes. So I see a lot of things going on social media. Thank you for the tags. I saw it. We were talking about it in this is just sad on every angle, but it's something that we have to talk about. Yes, Aaron. That's the work phone. That's the WhatsApp. No, God, your phone. Wait, WhatsApp phone then. Oh. All right. So yes. Breaking news again about remember Alicia Moulton. Her sister was charged weeks ago, or no, about last year or something like that. For fraud and embezzlement, if I'm getting it right. And the sum of $65 million was stolen from Sagicor, Jamaica. And they in turn ask Miss Moulton, because she's not an asset, she's a liability to the company, she was asked to resign. And Miss Moulton, or Mrs. Moulton White, who is a former vice president, she holds a high rank at Sagicor. Breaking news this morning is that she was also charged with conspiracy to defraud, unlawfully making available data or device for the commission of an offense, engaging in a transaction involving a criminal offense, and receiving stolen property. A whole heap of something that, you know, I'm pretty sure she has gotten the best lawyers now. But this just shows that, you know, no matter how we smile big, you know, we drive the most expensive cars and so forth, corruption is everywhere. I don't know what led to this. I don't know, because these are people who are in high paid jobs with multiple benefits, traveling, have their homes, vehicles, fancy dresses. You know, nothing is wrong with that. I like to dress fancy too, but not to the extent where my name is now going to be blacklisted in corporate Jamaica. I was hoping that Mrs. Moulton White wasn't a part of this. I had my fingers crossed, because I grew up watching her on CVM TV in the mornings from 6 to 8. And she was such a bubble. And she had a blast of a wedding as well, years ago. And everybody remembers her with that smile, especially with that gap teeth. Such a smile. When she smiles, It's pure warmth. The comments under the forum, the news, isn't appeasing. I can't even read most of them because sorry, you know how social media is. Says her lawyer is shocked by the charge. And he's saying that this matter is what we call a war in the court. So, yes, the lawyers, or lawyer of Mrs. Moulton White, is going to put up a fight with Sagicor to plead her innocence. And you know something, I can tell you this, because being charged doesn't mean you're guilty. So the corruption and the fraud squad will have to go and do their due diligence in this case. I think her sister got, I don't know if her sister got amount of years. I don't want to go deep in that, but all of Jamaica, when Mrs. Moulton White Sagicor first came a few weeks ago and had told us that she was stepping down as vice president, and the blacklisting started, because once you know that the blacklisting started, you cannot do business with much of corporate or any corporate entity, because they're going to put up a wall any which way you go. So I'm hoping that Mrs. Moulton is well off. I'm hoping that whatever funds she has in her personal account can help her plead her case. But it's a sad story, and it's a story that we're going to keep an eye on, because her lawyer is saying war in the court as if the charges were inadmissible. So sad. I'm telling you, or white collar people are full of so much corruption. These people who you look up to, these people who you even would put yourself out in the road and make car run over you for, they won't do that for you. They will shadow ban you. They will skin up them face because they cannot be associated with you if you were in that situation and you were a lower class citizen. They probably would have blocked you and changed their number if it were the common man in Jamaica. So, it's an interesting case because of 4 charges, me just say, allegedly. And it's $65 million. And also, when they asked Miss Moulton about 2 or 3 weeks to step down, there was another breaking news about an occult in the Sagicor regime. And that there was a mother woman who protected some of the hierarchy's position in the Sagicor entity, allegedly. It broke on the news. It was there. So, employees in Sagicor have now drummed up an uptown mother woman, paying millions and thousands of dollars to secure positions for them. And I overlooked it because I don't want to talk much about Obia, because our young people are singing it too much and it's becoming like a regime for us, and we don't want to highlight that very often. But in this case, this mother woman is filthy rich off these workers. Fancy car, fancy home, uptown. I don't blame her. Take their money, yes. I don't know what she tells them, but apparently it's working, and they have their high-end jobs and vehicles and homes. But that is not what's troubling. What's troubling is what they do in the occult to appease themselves from blood sacrifices. Animal, human sacrifices, allegedly. I'm going to use that word bright today because nobody now can knock on Bess FM door and can haul me out. So let's use allegedly. And this is nothing new in, say, corporate or some entities here in Jamaica. And it begs to wonder, a lot of our missing children, sorry, a lot of our missing children, because I was seeing that also they go after the virgins for the blood sacrifices, allegedly. It's a cruel world. It's really, we have so many missing children. And when you hear these stories, these are not make-up stories, because at the same work them did come out and it did in the news. So I don't remember which forum. I'm going to find it and come back. But I'm going to dig for it. I hope they don't take it out. The ends as to which we as human beings would go just to live the life. It's scary. Because my child could be coming home from school, a 13, 14, 15-year-old. The bus let them off someplace, Garnet. How old daughter be Garnet? Your adopted daughter. Yeah, man, now you're still your daughter, Garnet. How old she be? 13. Here they know. Rough. Your daughter know Garnet come off of the bus. And the bus no carry her go to the yard gate. But these people set up areas in which they would rather prey on these virgins because they're going off what the mother woman says allegedly. And I'm wondering if most of these children who are missing are a part of these disgusting schemes and shams. Have you no heart when it comes on to people? And you have your children. That's the sad part. You have your children folded in your bosom and you're going for blood sacrifices, whether it be animal or human. I'm going to find the story. I want to get it out there because I was shunning for it. But now that this has come to the fore, I want to update you and inform you today on what is really going on in the corporate world. I'm not leaking out anybody's secret. It was in the news. So I'm only expounding on the matter. It's so sad. Money. And I don't think money is the root of all evil. Because we need money. We have to pay our bills. We have to live our lives. We need money. The root of the evil is the minds of these greedy human beings who will go at any mile for fame, for position, and for status. Let's hear some music, Aaron. We're going to come back. Oh, we have a caller? Whoa. Caller, good afternoon. How are you? Hello? Not hearing. You hang up? Hello? Caller, can you call me back, please? Thank you. All right, AA. We're going to wait on the caller to call back. Let's go.
Let Jah be praised while I pray for my blessings to rise. Whoa. Listen, the belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy.
The hottest radio station in the planet.
Have a lot and still wanting.
Bess FM.
Jah,
You know it's the
without
Bess
you
of
we're
them.
empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Man shall not live by bread alone. And I know, but by the words that proceeded from Jah. Man
Yes.
shall not live by bread alone.
We have a caller. calling?
Where you going with?
Yes, sir. You have to come out look like the nice. Is that where you're there? Over Grand Spin?
Yeah. You know, sir, upon the road, me do it. Bike pass, man.
Okay. Yeah, listen to the thing now.
You know, sir, me a check for my news on me here.
Yes.
Yes, sir. But down at St. Elizabeth there.
What?
One girl of them said lock up in a jail. You hear about it?
No, when was this?
In a St. Elizabeth.
Yes. When it happened, it came over the news?
Yeah.
All right.
So a girl lock up in a jail down there.
Yes.
And one police go around at the cell, go rape her, you know.
What? You hold on the African. May I look for it? Where do we see it? All right. May I go look for it, African? After we had talked about domestic violence and rape.
Empress, the world full of child molestation, you know.
Yes. I need to find that. And I also need to find the Sagicor mother woman story.
Empress, find the news about down at St. Elizabeth and look for it and we could talk about it, yeah?
Yes, I am on the pages now. I'm going. Yes. Thank you, African, for the update.
It's good to be here, Empress.
Yes. Lord have mercy.
Let Jah be praised while I pray for my blessings to rise. Whoa. Listen, the belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. The belly full but they're starving.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
Man shall not live by bread alone, and I know, but by the words that proceeded from Jah. Man shall not live by bread alone, and I know, but by the words that proceeded from Jah. The belly full but they're starving, have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Never leave us alone. Can't you see the way is dark and we can make it on our own?
Hottest radio
And
station in the planet.
they're looking on but not seeing. They're born with sight and lacking vision. Oh Lord, I pray for their salvation. Belly full but they're starving. I saw Zion in a vision.
Come on! Best of them! You know it's the best of them.
Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Everything seems so real. The warmness of Jah I could feel. His love filled me up. Oh Lord, I didn't want to wake up. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. We were all singing the same song, giving praises to the Almighty One. All I could feel was happiness, surrounded by righteousness. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. There's no room for the ungodly, none for the workers of iniquity. Only pure in hearts and clean hands. So be good, oh little ones. I saw Zion in a vision. Jah was there amidst everyone, stretching forth his right hand. Oh, it's like a family reunion. Zion in a vision.
Oh, oh Jah, in thee I put my trust.
Kaboom!
Save me
Bess
from all them
FM.
that
You know it's the best of them.
and deliver me, oh Jah. Let them fall in that pit that they dig for me, yes. And let the wicked go down to the uttermost part of the sea. I said I love Jah and leave. Hate him and you will die. Love Jah and leave. Hate him and you will die. They are showing more respect to the dead more than the living. Who shall give thee thanks from the grave? I would like to know. Must be the living man from the face of the earth. Whoa, I've got to praise Jah more and more every day. I said, if you love Jah and live, hate him and you will die. Love Jah and live, hate him and you will die. Jah is not ungrateful, he'll be right there in your needs. You got to give thanks and praise. Every mickle make a muckle. You got to be there on the double. Don't bother, seek no trouble. See the wicked, them asking them gum. Them a go melt like butter against sun. I said I love Jah and live. Hate him and you will die. Love Jah and live. Hate him and you will die. Love Jah and live. Hate him and you will die. Love Jah and live. Hate him and you will die. I know that I feel secure. I know that I feel secure. And know that
The hottest radio station in the planet.
Save me from all them that persecute me. I feel secure. Praising Jah
Bess
more
FM.
and more.
You know it's the best of them.
I feel secure. Praising Jah more.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
The hottest radio station in the planet.
I know that I feel secure. Oh Lord. I feel secure. Praising Jah more and more. I feel secure. Praising Jah more and more.
Bess FM, walking it down.
For his merciful kindness is great towards us, and only in Jah do I trust. I feel secure. Praising Jah more and more. In times of trouble, I call on his name. Jah, Jah never change. He's always the same. I feel secure. Praising Jah more and more. I feel secure. Oh, yeah. Praising Jah more and more. Where there is darkness, he prepares the
Bess FM, walking
light.
it down.
Come on now, let's get it together and do it right. But I feel secure. Praising Jah more and more, yeah. I feel secure. Praising Jah more and more. Oh, well now.
I shall sing as long as I live, and as long as I
Bess
live,
FM, walking it down.
I shall sing, and I shall sing as long as I live, and as long as I live, I shall sing. Even though I'm old, but I know a little weak, but I know I am strong, old enough to know what's right. Young enough to dance all night, too weak to hold it back, strong enough to give your heart attack. The situation sweet my soul. As long as I live, I shall sing. As long as I live, and as long as I live, I shall sing, and I shall sing. As long as I live, and as long as I live, I shall sing. In my days I've seen many faces, and been many places. Too late to turn back now. If I do, Jah will strike me down. Yes, I have places to go. Yes, and a lot of things to do. If you think I'd give it up now, as long as I live, I shall sing. As long as I live, and as long as I live, I shall sing, and I shall sing. As long as I live, and as long as I live, I shall.
Lord, give me strength, face another day, carry on life's road.
Best 100 FM, you play my favorite song.
Bess FM, walking it down.
Strength of Jah to carry on. Oh, my Lord, yeah. Oh, Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Please tell me when I begin. All help for is past and all help for years to come, without whom I could not be. Lady, you're trying to lead you out of your life, but I wouldn't be so unwise, and so I promise to serve thee. Oh my Lord,
Come on.
and I
Best
beg thee
FM.
some
Come on.
mercy.
Best FM. You know it's the best of them.
God, give me strength to face another day, journey along life's road, carry my heavy load. Give me strength, oh Jah, to carry on. Oh my Lord, life has become a burden, living in this evil system. Oh Jah, please strengthen me.
So we have found the story, the one about the rape. Thank you, African. St. Elizabeth is being rather popular, not for the right things these days. The police high command is probing an incident in which a 19-year-old woman was raped inside her cell at the Pedro Plains station lockup in St. Elizabeth last month. Marvin Montague, a 28-year-old lifeguard of New Combe Valley District, has been charged with raping the teen. It's reported that in November, Mr. Montague and the 19-year-old female were detainees at the lockup, awaiting charges against them. One morning, the lifeguard was let out of his cell to clean up the area. It is alleged that he removed the padlock from the door of the cell occupied by the teenager and had sexual intercourse with her against her will. The 19-year-old filed a complaint with the police on December the 6th. After Mr. Montague was released on bail. Lord, give me strength. I have been trying to process it before I came on the air. So, police have no care for women in lockup. Number is that you're telling me that. Number two, you let out the man to clean up unsupervised because y'all are too lazy to do your jobs. I smell a lawsuit coming. And also, what a tragedy. What an invasion on the 19-year-old. And what I'm gathering from this is that she was so afraid that she waited until he was out on bail before she came forward. Maybe he threatened her because their cell was close to each other. And as a victim, you fear your life from your attacker. Fear for your life. No. 3 things, again, let me go over. The carelessness of the Pedro Plains police station. Careless, utter rubbish. Utter slackness. The woman went there with her parts intact and was ravaged, molested, raped, allegedly, by Mr. Montague. I want to reach out to this lady in Pedro Plains. I'll be down on the weekend. This young lady, 19. My daughter is 19. And I will not say on air what brews to the mind when I hear something like this, as I have a daughter, said age. We have a caller. Caller, good afternoon.
Good afternoon again, Empress.
Yes, sir.
So the girl get raped?
Yes.
I never police them to rape her?
No, it's an inmate who was there in another cell. And they let him out to clean up the area. Unsupervised, and while he was cleaning up, him take off the padlock. How him get access? Is it supposed to be locked? How
him could have run again too?
Yes, he could have escaped, but he was busy pleasing himself.
So how that, Empress?
Well, I know a little bit of law, and this now is a case of suing the government, number one. And the police down there are in dire trouble. Who was on duty that particular day? Yes.
That's why I check at the police, you know.
No.
Come here, so our girl can in the cell.
Yes.
And somebody in the station going to go rape, pull the door. When get the son to pull the door?
Where did he get the key? I guess when they gave him access to clean up the area, the key was on the bunch.
The key was on with your Empress. Yeah, me know, Empress.
We have to look about everything on each side. We can't. Remember, we are not eat that, you know, but we have to. I have to talk what other people are probably thinking.
Yes, hey, Empress.
Yes, because
you have data?
Yes, I'm telling you, I just said. My 19-year-old I have at home, I wouldn't want to tell the nation on the air what is brewing through my mind right now. My 19-year-old.
Oh, the girls in the cell. What am like her for?
I don't know, but I am trying to reach out. I'm going to reach out to her. Pedro Plains is just down the road from me when I go down on the weekend.
So that police station now?
Yes.
I got one police there.
I am not sure, but whoever is on duty or whoever was on duty, they're in a serious hot water.
The girl get liar?
The details are just coming in. I don't think so. That's why I said I'm going to try to reach out. But she needs a good lawyer.
Empress, other parish they come from?
Yes.
Empress, reach out to the girl, yeah?
I will reach out to her. I promise you that. I promise you that.
You see, you can't make these things just go so on sleep on like carpet, you know?
No, because
them
she was afraid.
One time,
she was afraid, you know.
Empress, what kind of disgrace is this girl in the lockup? And now you can't come say you let out man to go clean up place.
Yes.
Him going at him lick off him pull it.
Pull it.
Pull it like that.
Because he had access. The question is, how did he gain access? And what sort of protection are we as policemen and women giving to our citizens, whether female or male, especially our female?
You know the station?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So the man and the woman is locked up in one place?
No. His cell was beside hers. I'm going to get to the bottom of it over the weekend. I promise you this much.
Check it out thoroughly.
Because this not right. This not sound right.
Empress, it's good to be here, yeah?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Wow. Rough.
I don't believe in doing wrong.
Bess FM. You know it's the best of them.
I'm a peaceful woman. Tell me why.
On the best station, Bess 100 FM.
Yo, Aaron Henry.
This slander my name all over the place. What a big disgrace. It's a crime, shame, again and again all over the place. But I'm a peaceful woman. I don't believe in doing wrong. Yes, I'm a peaceful woman. I don't believe in doing wrong. Tell me why can't a woman be what she wants to be? Some of them I try to take my place. But I wonder why they bother to try when they're all too late. 'Cause I'm a peaceful woman. I don't believe in doing wrong. Yes, I'm a peaceful woman. I don't believe in doing wrong.
The hottest radio station on the planet.
For a better choice in all your electrical supplies, A, authorized 3M dealer and better brand names. B, better service including free island-wide delivery. C, all major credit and debit cards accepted. It's ABC Electrical Sales. Shop number 8, Hagley Park Plaza, Kingston 10. Open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We make your electrical jobs as easy as ABC. Call 754-382-528 or fax 754-3659. ABC Electrical Sales, for a better choice.
Beneficiaries. The PATH payment cycle begins on December 15, 2022. Post offices and payment agencies will deliver payments based on last names up to December 22, 2022. Check the weekend star to find out when and where you should collect. If you miss your date, you must collect on December 23, 2022. For more information, call PATH at 876-922-8007 or visit the ministry's website and Facebook page. PATH, advancing your family, developing Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
Best 100 FM is the authentic voice of Jamaica, promoting your prosperity with better vibes and better music. Let us promote your goods and services for you. Advertise with us. For more information, call our office at 876-276-8935. That's 276-8935.
The station that makes you feel good.
I love the station. I think it's great.
My station.
Moving.
It's my station.
Moving. Keep it right here. Keep it right here.
Bess FM. Keep listening.
Greetings. Bitter Sugar returns to Bess FM. Wednesdays, 6 to 8 p.m. Tune in as we put forward Bitter Sugar. Yes, your host, Brother Miguel Lorne, as we ride. This is education, African fundamentalism, purity of the race, self-reliance, repatriation. These are topics we're going to go into. Tune in, Bess FM, as we put forward bitter sugar once more.
Isn't it strange how princesses and kings
Live the life. Respect the music. And keep your radio locked in.
Best 100 FM.
Half a tree. One already, 200. Ready, mama? Ready. Is this the confusion you feel when trying to work your way through medical systems in Jamaica? Try a dose of Ask Dr. Mary every Thursday at 5 to 6 p.m. Let Dr. Mary help you understand your medical problems and bring you to a calmer place.
Veg Printers for all your printing needs. We specialize in calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Hagley Park Road. Veg Printers, your best choice in printing.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
I'm way up. I'm way up.
Kaboom! Best FM! You know it's the best of them.
The hottest radio station in the planet.
The Best FM.
I'm way up. I'm way up. Contraband. Is it the master plan? Contraband. It's taking up the farmer's land. Contraband. How it past the border scan. Contraband. I end up in your data and contraband. Now what's in that recipe? Contraband. That giving me distress relief. Contraband. Sell more than rice and peas. Contraband. Feel so damn good to me. Well now this dirty dog sniffing me. Pray to Jah didn't leave a one cliff on me. If they found one they'd surely move swift on me. Family and friends would surely be missing me. Meanwhile gang is having that epiphany. I'm being searched by a squad named Tiffany. The way she gird me him nothing. Still my slide through smooth like the chiffon bee. As they're done searching the pyramid, they turn their attention to the Grammy Kid. Dealing with the Rasta like an invalid, demonstrating how Babylon wicked. Where them ask about illegal substance, if these things are packaging, putting, shipping and the handling. These accusations are damaging. Them say them heard reggae artists trafficking. Yo, Iran, send you when you're going to work. Picking up the farmer's land. How it past the border scan. I end up in your data and contraband. Now what's in that recipe? Contraband. That's giving me distress relief. Contraband. It's sell more than rice and peas. Contraband. Feels so damn good to me. There's some sirens approaching me. Call it back, I hope I didn't leave a roach on me. Everything is stashed right where it's supposed to be. But if not, I'll bail you off a post to me. Brother, I'ma just see your picture with the poster be. It them up on the wall and at the grocery. Nobody the judge of my favor where she go for me.
When I see my friends become my enemy,
The hottest radio station in the planet.
no link, no bar. Cause I know dirty heart can't sweep with broom. They are like the trees that can't bloom, and they shall slowly fade away. And I know dirty heart can't wash with soap. The meditation twists up like rope, and they shall slowly fade away.
But I'm a massacre, me no man. Not for them not go like that show ya. Why? Bad man stuck in a them head like a tumor. Them fake like tree stripe. Pan a night made by Puma. Them set bullet police, not only by rumor. Start though you not with them, I say you work and phone. Get your visa, you fly out. Them a pray for you drop out. Sit down like I get over in and you back out. Them say them are your friend, but them heart warm about for me.
Well, dirty heart can't sweep with broom.
Good and never.
They are like the trees we can't bloom.
Good and never.
They shall surely fade away. And I know dirty heart can't wash with soap, and there is no bad mind antidote. They shall slowly fade away. Then look how long we tell them stop fight. and they don't know for them a come and act like. Them a you brother, them good pamphlets, backbite. Watch them kill it pretty soon, them a go. Go show them colors like a stoplight. Them
Call it down a frostbite. Them ask a dirty mark discover with a scotch bride. Them need a whole reservoir of jelly water if you wash off them out. That could hold it on the back one at the standby.
Why no? Dirty heart can't sweep with broom.
Good and never.
They are like the trees they can't bloom.
Good and never.
They shall surely fade away. And I know dirty heart can't wash with broom. Meditation is so kind. Chatty chatty, Mount Amasi, mix up. Why you don't leave people business?
Hottest radio station in the planet.
Chatty chatty, Mount Amasi, mix up. Why you not leave people business? I said fill down people business. Good God, I tell you about.
Nah, see near gap, nose in nearby your place one fix up. Why you not allow people business? Leave people business alone.
Hottest radio station in the planet.
Business alone. Oh God.
And I say one time people them used to say one sweet nanny goat and go run in belly. So when we touching at the street, nobody see we. Country feel with things and I tell people say you give it.
Ooh, them can't look in on my face again.
Welcome back to Trailblaze. You know, it's an interesting day. I'm feeling a little bit down about the situation in St. Elizabeth. Trust me. So sad. I'm praying for your strength, my dear, and I hope you have counseling at hand and, you know, a good support system as we try to get to the meat of the matter where that is concerned. It sounds kind of, well, we don't say in Jamaica, it sounds kind of fishy. How man get access? How man are clean with the janitor? Where's the police who's supposed to secure the place? Yes. Russian charged 4 Palisades quartet road death. Alexei Zastev, the Russian involved in the Sunday's fatal road crash along the Palisades main road in Kingston, has been charged with 4 counts of causing death by dangerous driving. Superintendent Tommy Lee Chambers said. Zastev has been offered bail. Wow. His first court appearance will be on January 18th. Wow, this man, this, well, let's watch this closely. I don't want to say much about this. Let's watch this. Offered bail already. Lawyers are working. Appearance January 18th. Let's watch this closely. The taximen are kind of flipping today. Yes, because the government has extended the amnesty until February 1st? Until February 1st. It's saying now that Edgeton Newman happy with government's outstanding traffic ticket offer. No. Well, President of the Transport Operators Development Sustainable Services, Edgeton Newman, is pleased that the government is granting motorists the opportunity to clear their outstanding traffic tickets by January 31st. So you have quite a number of days. People are asking, how do we clear them? How do we clear the tickets? And you have some disgruntled citizens as well saying that's not enough time. Well, hear what? Just do what you can do. One man said on social media that he knows of somebody who has over 1,000 outstanding tickets and they need extra time to clear them. Sir, well, I don't know how you go work out that, but it took a minute for the government to reconsider this amnesty. And I think whatever penalization you got on your license from 2018 will be expunged if you clear those tickets from 2018. So your points will go back to you. I don't know. We have to. May I say we have to see where we can meet the government. You understand? We can't just we can't just bully them every day. But most of our taximen and women and citizens are asking for a little bit more time. I think you're pushing it with the government a little bit. And you know this government already. I think you're pushing it. So whatever you can pay, whatever little money you have, now see if you use half all of your money. The ones from 2018 needs to be paid so your points can be added back to your license. Yes? I just like God, one of them things there with the government, you know? I mean, they never have to come forth and do this because the taximen were kind of behaving in a way where, you know, but yes, so I'm seeing now that it's a France and Argentina showdown for the 2022 World Cup. France now ease up. I spoke of this, that they're even more enthused more than anything as defending champions. And the way how it come like Morocco tired at the end of it. They got tired because they exude such strength on the field with their opponents. And Garnet, me that talk about yesterday say it's going to be a showdown. I win them. Such a no man, the 18th to finish, no so. Yes. And a lot of people are having concerns about why is the World Cup in the winter season and blah blah blah. But I guess it was because of COVID, etc. etc. So Friday the 18th, finals and Jamaica again with the Argentinians. I see a lot of bandwagonists go buy Argentina shirt and they put one truck. The truck can barely hold them. All of a sudden, Argentina had this whole heap of fans. Which part of the crawl out from? No, set up bandwagonists. I'm not switching. You know, and I do not have a favorite going into the finals. Sorry, it was Morocco for me. But may the better team win. Let me repeat. May the better team win. Yes. More music right here on Best 100 FM. It's all about your girl, LadyLee, and I'm here. In a few minutes, I'm going to discuss this article in the Gleaner, dated today. But let's hear some music, yes?
Murder.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
Talk to them and sing it.
Chatty, chatty, Mount Amasi, mix up. Why you not leave people business? I said, below people business. Good God, I tell you about.
Now, see near gap, nose in nearby your place, one fix up. Why you not allow people
don't know play good music since that's that. Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Bess. Bless.
And I say one time people them used to say, one sweet nanny goats and go run in belly. So when we touching at the street, nobody see we. Don't you see we things and I tell people say you give it.
Them can't look in my face again. When the police come running on my place again. So right now me as I could score. Who know it already now go make no do it no more, Mister.
Chatty chatty, Mount Amasi, mix up. Why you not leave people business? I said below people business. Good God, I tell you about.
Now see near gap, nose in nearby your place one fix up. Why you not allow people business? Leave people business alone. Yeah, people business alone. Oh God, don't show them chatty, me can't live in peace. Them see me with down and run down, tell my knees. Them a chit chat upon my name, them a yip yap. Oh God,
see the hypocrites, them a galang day. You hear them out before you see them. A real talk can make me can't see die and day. She left me can't see listen to them. When them a chit chat, me name in my hip gap. Oh Lord, it's like them all with the bus chat.
I really give them something for them stop chat. This is a warning to you.
Chatty, chatty, Montamasi, mix up. Why you not leave people business? I settle down people business. I never ask you, not know when you tell me. I beg you daily to see
hottest radio station in the planet.
Me granny tell me from your little baby, he that keepeth his mouth shall stay out of problem. Hear me? It seems like you is a news carrying dread, so I ain't carrying on. Say about that chatter with me, will chatter of me, murder rap big in farmer. Oh Jay, your mouth I go put you in a problem. Problem. Whoa. Hey. Oh Jay, I said your mouth I go put you in a problem. Oh yes, you a go ball, say see a kaya mountain. You a go weak, say see a kaya teeth creation make a ball. See a kaya mount, every thief is a liar, every liar is a thief. Yes, remember you tell me, Teflon head, then you tell Teflon can excite him like a dose of poison. Don't believe you, you're wicked. Oh man, yes, you tell me woman, tell me you have another lady. Then you tell me, say she have a man wherever I rise. Murder, Mount Amasi. I something know you is a news carrying jail. And so I ain't carrying on. No, say about that chatter with me, well, chatter of me, Mount murder of big in farm. Oh yeah, your mouth
We must up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. And we ablaze the fire, make it fun.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
And we will end you week just like a Sunday. We must up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. Skrillex ablaze the fire, make it fun. Then we must up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound. Boy run. And we will end you week just like a Sunday.
Rush up the place.
Man, I been up in the hills, you know. Like either way, no sign of me. Steam up 3 times a day, find my way. Man, I been up in the hills, you know. I get my privacy, like finally. No bad vibes side of me, in my domain. Man, I been up in the hills, you know. Like either way, no sign of me. Steam up 3 times a day, find my way. Man, I been up in the hills, you know. I get my privacy, I mind my business. They talking, I ain't listening. Hey, fresh air in the morning. 6 miles to the day, despite gravity. Everybody does smile when them witness. Hail up the artists, go and hold the fitness. I'ma stay in my business, always. Better live life simple nowadays. Cause people find a way to try your patience. I evade them zoning. Deeper in the...
Kaboom! Bess FM. You know it's the best of them.
Bess FM crew, you don't know play good music, Sister said that. Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Bess FM. It's the bless.
The hottest radio station in the planet.
Man, I been up in the hills, you know. Like either way, no sign of me. Steam up 3 times a day, find my way. Man, I been up in the hills, you know. I get my privacy, like finally. No bad vibes side of me, in my domain. Man, I been up in the hills, you know. Like either way, no sign of me. Steam up 3 times a day, find my way. Man, I been up in the hills, you know. I get my privacy, I mind my business. They talking, I ain't listening. Hey, fresh air in the morning. 6 miles to the day, despite gravity. Everybody does smile when them witness. Hail up the artist, go and hold the fitness. I'ma stay in my business, always. Better live life simple nowadays. Cause people find a way to try your patience. I evade them zoning. Deeper in this moment. Look at this surrounding. All that's giving, all the earth, she loves her children. Fresh fruit from the garden. Herb grew up on the mountainside. Can I tell her when I'm up this high? Touch the sky. Man, I been up in the hills, you know. Like either way, no sign of me. Steam up 3 times a day. Find my way.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
Like finally, no bad vibes side of me, in my domain. Man, I been up in the hills, you know it's the best of like either way, no sign of me. Steam up 3 times a day. Find my way. Man, I been up in the hills, you know. I get my privacy, I mind my business. They talking, I ain't listening.
Hey, follow me now. Frost. Gone is the days when we used to glorify pie. Every youth wise up now, this a civilized time. Man a free, house on the hill, living a better lifestyle. Mama feel, relax in a mansion, no worry about none of our child. Hey, we drive on the block. Give the youths them 100 pack. Tower Hill jungle top. How would you know about that? We have food in a pot. So the youths them know have to fire shot. Something wrap up for the cops. Frost make me tell you about new gangster. Money in a pocket of the new gangster. My mama house of the new gangster. Take care of your youth of the new gangster. Hey, how do you gangster? But I'm still hungry, a Lou gangster. My point of view gangster. Rich and up at the new gangster. New gangster, new gangster. New gangster, new gangster. New gangster, new gangster. Rich and up at the new gangster.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
Best FM crew, you don't know play good music, Sister said that. Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Best FM.
Gone is the days when we used to glorify pie. Every youth wise up now, this a civilized time. Man a free, house on the hill, living a better lifestyle. Mama feel, relax in a mansion, no worry about none of our child. Hey, we drive on the block. Give the youths them 100 pack. Tower Hill jungle top. How would you know about that? We have food in a pot. So the youths them know have to fire shot. Something wrap up for the cops. Frost make me tell you about new gangster. Money in a pocket of the new gangster. My mama house of the new gangster. Take care of your youth of the new gangster. Hey, how do you gangster? But I'm still hungry, a Lou gangster. My point of view gangster. Rich and up at the new gangster. New gangster, new gangster. New gangster, new gangster. New gangster, new gangster. Rich and up at the new gangster. New life hack. View from top. No few missy drop. Fi crap. Life too sweet for the inner prison lock. Hey, look on your favorite hero. Who no lock up play zero. It no nice when police a pre yo. Enemy a pre yo. Bad mind a pre yo. So drive on the block. Give the youths them 100 pack. Something wrap up for the cops. Let me tell you about new gangster. Money in a pocket of the new gangster. My mama house of the new gangster. Take care of your youth of the new gangster. Hey,
enough of them can't stand me. Yet still not take a seat. Enough of them no
like this. None of the new gangsta. Still them not take a sleep. Black man always a get a fight. And we always a put up a better fight. Man just want live a better life.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
Right spill. Even my mama will give birth to me. Some fight me for no
On
reason.
the best station, Best 100 FM.
It's a nice thing for some people.
You know it's the best of them.
Enough of them can't stand with. Yet still them not take a seat. Enough of them no like we see me none at all. Yet still them not take a sleep. Black man always a get a fight. And we always a put up a better fight. Man just want live a better life. The kid no smaller, we can't even get a slice. Right spill. Even my mama will give birth to me. Tell me say me born as a fighter. Fight me to fight my way out. Day in and day out. Fight me to fight my way out. It's a battlefield when we day out. Fight me to fight my way out. Some people always a fight to life. Like fighting with life and them 9 to 5. Meanwhile me always a fight for strive. Me eyes them always depend the price. Yes, even my mama will give birth to me. No, say my born as a fighter. Fight me did fight my way out. Fight me fight my way out. There is fall for me guys, let me feel about some things I've been through. Only for trials and failures, but me never yet think we quit do. Only for doubts, man, enough did all I tell myself allow music, but me sorry for the dirty bug of them one never been father gotta fulfill the dream. Day by day me I get by, still I hold me head high. One thing me learn in life, in anything you do, if you don't get fight, it don't make sense. The more them fighters, so me get strength, so me get strength. We push through the obstacles, some man a push through the obstacles. If you don't get fight, it don't make sense.
Yes, so welcome back. Yeah, man. That was, we still like to play the progress. If you don't get fight, it don't make sense. Yes. The article I told you I was I had a PRIPS, so we call it in Jamaica PRIPS. Cadet Academy changing the prospects of unattached youth. As the Ministry of Education and Youth continues to try to locate some of the thousands of youths who were reported missing from the classroom during the pandemic, the police is now open to enrolling those who remain unattached into the Cadet Academy at the National Police College of Jamaica. According to Gladys Brown, Superintendent of Police and Attorney at Law, who teaches law at the Academy in Twickenham Park, some of our unattached youth are not interested in attending school anymore, while others have found ways of earning a living. We have also established the Cadet Corps. We have opened a Cadet Academy at the National Police College, where cadets are now taken in from between ages 15 to 17. That was the age that post-COVID, they said 800 and odd between 15 to 17 was guilty and caught and had committed serious crimes, from murder to larceny to, theft, rape. So they're gearing towards the age bracket here. That's the troubled youths. And she's saying what is driving crime is a lot of unemployable young men in particular. Not that we don't have young women too, but young men in particular who are not interested in working 9 to 5 for a living. We're back at that. But they want to get the quick money, whether from scamming or from breaking into a shop or from holding up someone so that they can buy what they want, which could even be the latest piece of clothing. We know all these things. We already know it. But how do we doctor it? She went on to give examples such as Heart Trust NTA and NSTA, and said the HOPE program is also available for enrollment. They're accepting youths for training and job placements. She's saying these youths don't want to stay in school. And even since COVID, we've had greater challenges that many of the young people who left school during COVID have not gone back to school. This within itself, post-COVID, is another pandemic. Brown said, gone are the days when the police would allow our young people to become gang members. We are now reaching out as police officers to get them before the gunmen get them. That way, we are hoping that will not only ease the mothers and fathers' minds, but it will cut down on crime. Interesting, but we know that. I'm hoping that I was in the cadet. It did a lot for me, grooming wise, strength, some form of discipline. I still have some patches to get when it comes to discipline in certain things. But cadet is a good thing. Parents, please let your children enroll in it. It's very interesting because they get to go on these camps. They get to, do a little physical training with the army members, and they get to see what the JCF and the JDF has to do with proper policing and protection. So I'm for that, and I'm also for Heart Trust. But the agencies are there. Heart Trust is there, and Cadet is there. But how do we get back the youths? How do we get them back from the quick life? From the robbing and thieving, the shooting, the murders? How do we get back our 15 to 17-year-olds? I like picking them there and not even know them hormones just had to stretch out in them. Confused much. So they're so severely manipulated, easily led. While you have some who are not easily led, they chose a life of hustle on the streets. And we all know education is key. Education plus a skill. And that's where Heart Trust falls in. And hope. So, Miss Brown, I'm for that. I'm for any initiative that can curtail our youths. This, we're dealing with a pandemic. I'm seeing now and reading that the police in Manchester are saying that the rising crime are due to the lottery scammers moving up into Manchester and creating havoc. So what they do is they come from wherever, Trelawney, Montego Bay, Ocho Rios, blah blah blah, Kingston, and they infiltrate Manchester and St. Elizabeth and other quiet parishes, and they now become the hype men. And they get all these fashionable girls to be their girlfriends and driving around in the Crown and the Mark X. I see the new trend now is the BMW. As young as 17 has a BMW. And they only choose these fast cars because it's all about social media and the hype. They know nothing of driving. And so when they go to their events and broth, and they jump in their cars with these young ladies who are boosting them, not even care about their life or their appearance, they get into these accidents. Not only kill off themselves or hurt themselves, but they're killing off innocent citizens who are about their business. So, Mandeville, my parish of birth, Manchester, we have an issue. Since as we know that the lottery scammers are the cause of the high crime rate, what are we going to do about it? And mark you, most of these policemen are friends with these scammers. They're on their payroll. And they take the most disrespect from these young boys who are making the money. They're like puppets because they're not paid well in the force and they just see eat a food we out. So here we have two issues again. How do we handle it going forward? The problem is not highlighting the issues. The problem is the solution. How do we get back our young people? I'm telling you, I'm not give up on Jamaica, none at all. None. I'm seeing yesterday Bounty Killer went on a rampage again on the cruise, the Jamrock cruise. Rodney Price. Denouncing the dance culture that has embedded dancehall. Baby Sham has agreed with him, and also quite a few of artists, while on social media the young artists and the young producers are telling him some colorful words because they're saying that he's taking set on them. But I guess where Bounty Killer is heading is that none of this done culture will be taken up on that cruise ever as an artist. And the cruise, I think, finishes yesterday. Well-groomed cruise. Sizzler mash up the place. Junior Gang. Bounty Killer. Quite a few. Thought I saw Marcia Griffiths. But that cruise is a yearly thing. So, none of the dance man, them, me not think I'll get ever book for that. Or the European tours, unless you pull some serious strings and you have some viable songs that can back up the dance songs. Because people are not going to pay their euros to listen to that. I can tell you. Maybe in the US, Caribbean, but not Europe. And I don't want to sound like I'm bad-minding anybody. You can do music. But again, take into consideration the youths and their minds, the crime rate. And please do not say as artists that you're not influencers or role models. You are heavy on the role model title. Heavy on it. As a trend come out on TikTok, it blows up with these young artists. Just look on the rifle walk. We need to start producing some great music. Let's get back to our roots. I mean, dancehall will be dancehall, but mix it up a bit. Make it intriguing. Make me want to pay my money, come and see you. And not just overlook you on YouTube. There are arguments now that YouTube now is not the way to go because of buying views. Spotify is now trending with these artists because Spotify is genuinely showing numbers. So, too soon, y'all won't be trending on YouTube and your fan base will be bored. So I'm wondering, come January, what spice you have for us, because the dance culture will be worn out. But please be reminded, our 15 to 17-year-olds are creating havoc. They're at risk. We need them back by any means necessary. Our children are lost. I'm also going to blame these horrible video games too, because they're so addicted to these killer games. I told you last week that 10-year-old boy shot his mother in the head because she reprimanded him about the killer game. Just went for her gun and went in a tantrum and shot her. She died on the spot. These games, these killer games, we have to cut down on the intake of our young minds, because I see it as a training. A training, yes. And I know everybody mind strong. We have some strong people out there with their parents screw them and they're not drift. But what about the weak? And the weak are the ones that are being preyed upon by the gang members and the bullies on social media, because they want to prove themselves. That's just about it. Proving oneself. Sorry. Want to be friends with this celebrity, so-called celebrity, or this influencer, and want to be in that group. The group is, you want to be accepted. So you do the most heinous things to be accepted, not thinking about your future. Parents, again, I'm going on you. Please spend time with your children. I know it's hard, we have to hustle. But if even 1 hour or half hour a day, just go in, you get homework, what you get? Or something. You know, look over their work with them. Have dinner with them. You know how warm that is? When you're sitting at the dinner table. Have a fuzzy feeling. Because that family setting is needed back in the homes. Everybody just can't come in from work, lock up door, go on a bed. They're on YouTube or watching cable or just eating in their rooms. We need to take back our roots. I'm feeling sad. I'm actually feeling sad. I'm so sad right now. Because the situation is cringing. It's cringing. Let's hear some more music while we go down to 5 o'clock from AA.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
The hottest radio station in the planet.
The tears fall from my eyes when me think about some things I'm been through. Only for trials and failures, but me never yet think we quit do. Only for doubts, man. Enough did all I tell myself alone music, but me sorry for the dirty bug of them one never believe Father gotta fulfill the dream. Day by day me I get by, still I hold me head high. One thing me learn in life, and anything you do, if you don't get fight, it don't make sense. The more them fight, so me get strength, so me get strength. Push through the obstacles, some man a push through the obstacles. If you don't get fight, it don't make sense. More them fight, so me get strength. Push through the obstacles, some man a push through the obstacles. Enough of them hate me for nothing, them hate me for nothing. But I never give me ratings for something. For your kids, no matter how me do good in a life, them kill me with negative vibes. Just I play the fool for catch the wise. Now listen when them criticize me, say them are hypocrites. Say the fear within them eyes. Big until one day me I go shine brighter than every city light. If you not get fight, it don't make sense. More than fighters, so me get strength, so me get strength. Push through the obstacles, some man a push through the obstacles. If you don't get fight, it don't make sense. More than fighters, so me get strength, so me get strength. Push through the obstacles, some man a push through the obstacles.
You see them one all of the guns, them a got to run your judgment, you can't even run. More people are going to rebel when them can't see a way out and them don't know where the next meal a come from Babylon. You see them one a lot, the guns them a got done. Pan your judgment, you can't even run from. Poor people a go rebel when them don't see a way out and them don't know where the next meal a come from.
Hold on, clothes can't buy, food can't buy. Mama she a ball, so the bills them high. Pocket them dry, bullets start fly. Politician them a tell be a lie. Hey, if you're born uptown, tell me what you know about life. Dada, and a riot a go on when the youths them cry.
You see them one a lot, the guns them a got done. Pan your judgment, you can't even run from. More people a go rebel when them can't see a way out and them don't know where them next meal a come from Babylon. You see them one a lot, the guns them a got done. Pan your judgment, you can't even run from. More people a go rebel when them don't see a way out and them don't know where them next meal a come from.
The guns them a you import them, through deport them. Fit we sport them, when picnic they ya don't agree a choke them. Enough application put in and you revoke them. Give me some of the tax office money you make a the quote them. Politician now help the youth them now support them. If you're not prison get to youth you want deport them.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
And then they got cut off the people them like eat out and suck them.
You see them one a lot, the guns them a got done. By your judgment, you can't even run from. More people a go rebel when them can't see a way out and them don't know where the next meal a come from.
Now watch no face, beg no more pardon. Enough drugs, money they a cherry garden. Enough individual society applauding. You can ask anybody where them get them starting. But no politician take a donation. So no criminal will never see a station. Never see a cell, not even a courthouse. But every Sunday we see them take a boat out. North Coast Resort and car dealership. The construction company, them just don't legit. Usually wash the money, turn it round and hide it. When the kickback them come in, the government delighted. So police cancel operation. Cause no real bad man a go station. Now if you check the situation, a blood money running nation. Come take a look in a Jamaica. Injustice in the place now. If what you see no really face you, then you want the problem what we face now. Was about to buy a next 6, you know. Maybe then and now watch no face, beg no more pardon. Enough drugs, money they a cherry garden. Enough individuals.
This is where I leave you today on Trailblaze. Listen, I am so sorry. I said I was going to go to 5:30, but something came up. Yes, I'm gonna make it up to you tomorrow, right? But thank you for joining us on Trailblaze. Thank you to all my listeners out there. I know you're listening, and I know you're saddened for our country and the way it's going. But we still have hope. Please don't give up on our future children, on our generation. So on behalf of LadyLee and DJ A.A. Studios and Garnets and the Best 100 FM Trailblaze, I just want to wish you well. Be safe on the road, and I'll see you same time tomorrow, same place. Love and light to you all, right? And love who love you and rate who rate you. Mwah.
Prisoner, maybe then I coulda not turn in my firearm. Police couldn't come remand, come me like me run an army. Was about to be a politician too. Maybe then I coulda make any decision. Look, maybe then I make 100 million disappear. Then me act like me no care what you bought me back in there. Because it's a reality. In a Jamaica, say your status or your salary. Man, the road I carry one whole heap of felony. But them have a family, a boost up the economy. So, police cancel operation. Cause no real bad man a go station. Now if you check the situation, a blood money running nation. Come take a look in a Jamaica. Injustice in the place now. If what you see no really face you, Then you had the is out of many, but a one set of people feeling it. How that real society, you agree to this? Things are revealed, the garbage, the machine spit. No smoke screen, a river and no conceal it. Now the system failing, the gap gets wider.
The views, opinions, and statements which are expressed in the just concluded program are not necessarily the views of the management and board of Best 100 FM.
You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I ever met. You're simply the best.
Best FM 100.5 on your dial. Keep listening.
This is Marva G promoting my new single, New Life, produced by Asuja Records. Available on all digital platforms.
Everyone is talking about ya. I can hear every word. Everyone is talking about ya. I can hear every word they're saying. All the echoes of their voice. People stop and stare. I can see their faces. All astonishments in their eyes. We're going where the sun keeps shining through the pouring rain. We're going back to Africa, where I and I come from. Moving on with the northeast wind, sailing on the black star, sailing across the ocean with just sons and daughters. Cha 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 cha. Oh, cha 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 cha. Going to live on your life. We're going where the hungry be fed and the naked clothed. Going back to Africa, where I and I come from. I'm moving on with the northeast wind, sailing down the Black Star Line, sailing across the ocean with your sons and daughters. Ah, cha 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 cha. Oh, cha 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 cha. Going to live on your life. We're going where the hungry be fed and the naked clothed. Going back to Africa, where I and I come from. Moving on with the northeast wind, sailing on the Black Star Line, sailing across the ocean with your sons and daughters. Ah, cha 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 cha. Ooh, cha 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 cha.
A difference you can hear, a difference you can feel.
Best FM. Keep listening.
I'd pay
We're ever ready to assist you before, during, and after a disaster. Hurricanes can happen, so be prepared.
Beneficiaries. The PATH payment cycle begins on December 15, 2022. Post offices and payment agencies will deliver payments based on last names up to December 22, 2022. Check the weekend star to find out when and where you should collect. If you miss your date, you must collect on December 23, 2022. For more information, call PATH at 876-922-8007 or visit the ministry's website and Facebook page. PATH, advancing your family, developing Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
Best 100 FM is the authentic voice of Jamaica, promoting your prosperity with better vibes and better music. Let us promote your goods and services for you. Advertise with us. For more information, call our office at 876-276-8935. That's 276-8935.
The station that makes you feel good.
I love the station. I think it's great.
My station. Moving.
My station.
Moving. Keep it right here. Keep it right here.
Best FM. Keep listening.
Half a tree. One already, 200. Ready, mama? Ready. Is this the confusion you feel when trying to work your way through medical systems in Jamaica? Try a dose of Ask Dr. Mary every Thursday at 5 to 6 p.m. Let Dr. Mary help you understand your medical problems and bring you to a calmer place.
Live the life. Respect the music. And keep your radio locked in.
The Best 100 FM.
Do you need reliable health care? We have it. Yes, we do. Great George Street Pharmacy. Shop number 897 Great George Street, Savannah, Lamar, Westmoreland. Opening hours, Mondays to Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call us at 876-603-7372 or WhatsApp us at 876-205-0499. Yes, we have reliable health care for you at Great George Street Pharmacy, Savannah, Lamar.
Greetings! Bitter Sugar returns to Best FM. Wednesdays, 6 to 8 p.m. Tune in as we put forward Bitter Sugar. Yes, your host, Brother Miguel Lorne, as we ride. This is education, African fundamentalism, purity of the race, self-reliance, repatriation. These are topics we're going to go into. Tune in, Best FM, as we put forward Bitter Sugar once more.
Isn't it strange how princesses and kings?
Veg Printers for all your printing needs. We specialize in calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Hagley Park Road. Veg Printers, your best choice in printing.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
Yeah. You know in life you go through all the things.
You know it's the best of them.
But you have to hold out. You know? You have to go and stay firm in them time, yeah. Yeah. Memories and pain that me been through. Enough night me have to bleach in a night too. Who you love and you trust so them hurt you. Stay focused like me in a classroom. Give me wake when I this out just a pass through. Loyal to who? Loyal to you. Never switch up, that's the rule. Big up my friend, them I keep it real for true. Memories and pain. Memories and we all here for a reason. For everything there's a season. When up door closed, one is open. Remember in our life everyone is chosen. Separate myself from the foes them. One live my life cause nobody knows where. Memories and
The hottest radio station in the planet.
I take a look on life. No days past me couldn't buy a pound of rice. Did I have to make it work? I have to make the sacrifice. Yeah.
Yeah, you know in life
Station with the best music.
Best music. I love the music. Best music. Yeah, for one, stay firm and every time, yeah. Memories and pain that me been through. Enough night me have to bleach in a night Jew. We your love and your trust so them hurt you. Stay focused like me in a classroom. Give me wake when I this out just a pass through. Loyal to who? Loyal to you. Never switch up, that's the rule. Big up my friend, them I keep it real for true. Memories and pain. Memories and we all here for a reason. For everything there's a season. When up door closed, one is open. Remember in our life everyone is chosen. Separate myself from the foes them. One live my life cause nobody knows where. Memories and memories and me take a look on life. Enough days past me couldn't buy a pound of rice. Did I have to make it work, I have to make the sacrifice. Take up my phone call, she and my best friend, we living in my beer. Never switch up and she never betray. Memories and pain. Memories and we all here for a reason. For everything there's a season. When up door closed, one is open. Remember in our life everyone is chosen. Separate myself from the foes them. One live my life cause nobody knows where. Memories and pain that me been through. Enough night me have to bleach in a night Jew. We your love and your trust so them hurt you. Stay focused like me in a classroom. Give me work when I'm so just a pass through. Loyal to you.
Please don't judge me. Just let school and I'm subject. Don't call me done said. I'm a work in progress. Still have to come out to something. Feel to be like more than run away. Nothing I go another country.
Damage music.
I heard
on the best station, Best 100 FM.
Best FM crew. You don't know, play good music. Sister said that. Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Best FM. Bless.
No, done yet. Back to the class.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
Please don't judge me. Just let school and I'm subject. Don't call me not done said. I'm a work in progress. Still have to come out to something. Feel to be like more than run away. Nothing I go another country. What me I do when
Station with the best music.
107 still a thief. I go come around me because I'm speak. Cause it's the full of minimum we're still a gear. Slowly I go race. Fire my car, me dress up in a border. Markets a blast, police out of a soda. Like a uptown youth alone for Rosa. Please don't judge me. Just let school and I'm subject. Don't call me not done said. I'm a work in progress. Still have to come out to something. Feel to be like more than run away. Nothing I go another country. What me I go do when me hungry? Tell all the baby not a stroller. Don't you just a just like my slogan. Catch all me at in emotion. Chill body mind with devotion. Diplomats them up all night. Fine flow with some wicked rhyme. And when you mean by the comes no bright. But me for that show better pay the price. Please don't judge me. Just let school and I'm subject. Don't call me not done said. I'm a work in progress. Still have to come out to something. Feel to be like more than run away. Run out of country. What we gotta do when we times I get crazy. When I get too much fight in the dance.
Radio station in the planet.
Cause mankind change up fast. But don't worry about me no. Cause me not soon wait down that bad. My mother say friend deceiving. And all I want to prove it that. But if I wings I'll touch the sky. I would have fly away, you know. From everything I've had in my heart.
Station with the
best music. I love the
Best music.
From all the things I've had in my life.
On the station, Best 100 FM.
That's why me see me put them first. Nobody not help me with me burn. Oh, no. Just please can you keep me strong when I'm hurt. Oh, when I'm hurt. When times get weak for me, my shield up be preserved. Oh, no. Them feel it easy for me, but this story you know don't know. Them don't know. slowly fly away. Fly away. Them hurt my heart, but me a heal. No one knows it feel. No phone they talk, say them real. But them heart now say the same thing. Cause them say them a friend when them my enemy. Drain them one, drain my energy. But when them things say you're the enemy, God bless me with words and melody. Them think them win, but it no over. Still I go fight, come on a soldier. God me step soldier over. From falling angels and Nobia. God them want my life to over. Still I go fight, cause we know Jah. God my step soldier over. Mama tell me, but me never listen. That them me sorry if it be so hard, but now me learn my lesson. See the curse and never no blessing. Them I hurt, but me get some dress in church and a Smith and Wesson. My feels so caught up inside. See the pain in my eyes, cause that can't hide. And I know things me make slide. Cause certain life me try for your fight. Them think them win, but it no over. Still I go fight, come on a soldier. God me step soldier over. From falling angels and Nobia. God them want my life to be over. Still I survive, cause we know Jah. God my step soldier over. Merciful and you're forgiving. China we heart so we are for win. And you see everything that's happening. Protect me, your Jah, and you are the king. Yeah, make every trap, them a set up for them own step. Your dirty heart at the cause of your own death. Not who win a people, I mean your lone step. Yeah, me deserve the bread, come and no sweat. It no over. Still I go fight, come on a soldier. God me step soldier over. From falling angels and Nobia. God them want my life to be over. Still I survive, cause we know Jah. God my step soldier over. Fake friend try kill me.
Radio station in the
Show them can't jail me energy. When them a send y'all come for tear me. Yeah, show them can't jail me energy. Remember me not trust dog, me not trust post. How me fi trust people? Yeah, mankind no lion none at all. How them so evil? Them want take me 3 pints, but Jah protect my life. And them want take me 3 pints. Me not do them no amount of me them no lie. Fake friend want take me 3 pints. Fake friend want take me 3 pints. And them in a like that. Them want me live in a dark room like Shana. Wild man, wild man, I can't hear me now. Fake friend them want put 3 to me name me now. But me daddy spirit.
You Mr. DJ, play the song from the top, man. Where you at, man?
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
Try kill me. Show them can't jail me energy. When them a send y'all come fi tear me. Yeah, show them can't jail me energy. Remember me not trust dog, me not trust post. How me fi trust people? Yeah, mankind no lion none at all. How them so evil? Them want take me 3 pints, but Jah protect my life. And them want take me 3 pints. Me not do them no amount of me them no lie. Fake friend want take me 3 pints. Fake friend want take me 3 pints. And them in a like that. Them want me live in a dark room like Shana. Wild man, wild on, I can't hear me now. Fake friend them want put 3 to me name me now. But me daddy spirit make them miss when them hear me now. Them never know say your boy like me coulda make it out me suffer G. Flying go anywhere me want go. Pacific or Caribbean Sea or the dealer you a play with. Them want take me 3 pints, but Jah protect my life. And them want take me 3 pints. Me not do them no amount of me them no lie. Fake friend want take me 3 pints. It be my job and them attack some and I. Fake friend want take me 3 pints. And them in a like that. Me say the red and all them mind. Them can't talk straight to me. Me say the red and all them mind. Them I want that else up me ready to go. One of them say
revenge, it dish better when it cool. Me now while I soul. Them belly cut the things when me do for them. Let them get this far apart them own. Them no remember the hungry days, the humble days in a slumber race. While can't tame the jungle ways, product at the ghetto but I'm not gun we rate. Forget how. Mommy always tell me, people are gonna be people. Use you when them need to. Carry you, bring you like a vehicle. People will say them good to you, turn around ever. Always. Me and me hype on them like the eagle. You know how it is. Say less. Them ungrateful, loyal to it, them not faithful. Never. Them cut as the plate full. And me set the table, not a cheerful. Me now put the clothes on the naked throat. Now take the call, airplane mode. You think you can pretend things good? Hey boy, you now get my ratings full. Mommy always tell me, people are gonna be people. Use you when them need to. Carry you, bring you like a vehicle. People will say them good to you, turn around ever. Been a dream about this, 4 series, parkside, a true story. On the balcony, living like a real tourist. I reminisce on the days me never mean no dish. Now if you see me out a smiling, how I feel about it, real glory. Nothing to see me, man, we do it so quick. Go round the G already know them want to be round me. About no pressure, start the whip and them speed up. It go hard for them keep up. Me I go hard and my song, them a creep up. For real, a reality, my dream turn young, go get a heavy, get a youth hero. No one more me, I start from zero. Now my bank account zeros. And me I tell you nothing never come free, bro. Me no hustle from me idea, I'm a nick up. Yeah, one good, no one's a fi run. Focus on me no slope on the front. Now go ever see soldier give up. I for hope that me up, I can't hope that me down. Used to pour no way, see who pour on the ground. Never wait for nobody fi show just she out. So keep your comment forward, me post a picture. Plus me in my vibe, me can't sober fi now. Them a likes it. We are running road and we young. Nothing never regular when we portally no. Choppy never tell a lie and I totally so. From the phone I lift up, we are program it up. Tell I scream for the G, couple pour on the top. We are lead by a mile, it's a more than enough. 360 start the tour, I'm a done. No. It a go hard for them keep up. Me I go hard and my song, them a creep up. For real, a reality, my dream turn young, go get a heavy, get a youth hero. No one more me, I start from zero. Now my bank account zeros. And me I tell you nothing never come free, bro. Me no hustle from me idea, I'm a nick up. Self and not chat cash, me no need you. Go get the G's to myself and my team. Nobody at all, me no depend on for do it. Me want for alone, me no meant.
Come on, Bess FM. It's the Bess FM. The hottest radio station in the planet.
And no fear human being, but my God fearing. So me say prayers and travel with daily. Man, I rape the ladies and a baby. A worldwide act crazy, but I God alone can save we. And every prayer I pray, me know my God I hear it. So me count me blessing and me no follow we sit. God help goes wealth and self, yeah. So me get the drive and make Jaja steer it. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. The chain me breaking, my God amazing. Me say more life, prosperity to go rise. God a plan everything, yeah. Tell me thank you for this. Losing battle them a fight over win.
Kaboom! Bess FM! You know it's the Bess FM.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
And no fear human being, but my God fearing. So me say prayers and travel with daily. Man, I rape the ladies and a baby. A worldwide act crazy, but I God alone can save we. And every prayer I pray, me know my God I hear it. So me count me blessing and me no follow we sit. God help goes wealth and self, yeah. So me get the drive and make Jaja steer it. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. The chain me breaking, my God amazing. Me say more life, prosperity to go rise. God a plan everything, yeah. Tell me thank you for this. Losing battle them a fight over win, yeah. Mommy don't cry. Don't say your prayer them a grant every wish. Me coulda look on me heart and say for heal. Me no question God them can't contest it, G. I got them guidance, and I will survive. I'm a provider, I'm a provider.
The hottest radio station in the
planet. Give me the victory at the time. When it the dark, you shine the light. Never forsake me, never left my side. Heavenly Father, we give you my life.
life, yeah. But the Judas, them can't get me out, hallelujah. No pain, no friends, stacky moolah. But pray so often, I have to do that. God in my corner, I'm no loser. Prepare the table in front of me. And some more life, prosperity, more eyes, got a plan everything, yeah. Almighty, me thank you for this. Losing battle, them a fight, you will win, no, yeah. Mommy don't cry, no say your prayer, them a grant every wish. Wish me coulda look on me heart and say for you. Mommy no question, God, them can't contest a dream, no, yeah. And my Lord, I'm a shepherd, you know. So me shall want and nothing, you see what I say. Stand up in a green pastures, you see it. Tell you the rest already. Prosperity, gotta plan everything. Losing buckle, them a fight and the glad to win.
On the best station, Bess 100 FM.
The Father never, He never left me. So no man can curse me, none of them can judge me.
Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Bess FM.
Him love and mercy, me live it, tell me story. Some people see my life and I judge me and I criticize and I see them one life out things set. Yeah, pop it the beam out of your eye before you fling the big rope round to me neck. Jesus, him at the head of my life. Pharisees, them want to strive.
Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening
Jesus, show me how to survive. Him teach me how to pray. Him teach me how to pray. To fight the enemies. People down strong, all my might in a need of me. Him teach me how to pray. Teach me how to pray. To fight the enemies. People down strong, all my might in a need of me. Let me tell you this, so in your mouth can't hold me. The blessing of the Lord control me. Stand firm and lift your once told me. Never alone or live, you think me lonely. No, no easy to carry down, watch ya. Me a travel with the fire for me tongue and enemy did things say me gone, but the Father run the ground. Teach me how to pray. Him teach me how to pray. To fight the enemies. People down strong, all my might in a need of me. Him teach me how to pray. Teach me how to pray. To fight the enemies. People down strong, all my might in a need of me. Some people see me life and I judge me and I criticize and I see them one life out things set. Watch out, you have to pick the beam out of your eye before you feel the big rope round to me neck. Jesus in my head of my life, like the Pharisees them want to strive, but for me but them can't stop with the knife. Jesus show me how to survive and teach me how to pray.
When certain days come round, I feel all alone. The fears and doubts that try to hold me down. It's like a cloud, me can't see what's wrong, man. But when I look around, so many beautiful things I found. Family and friends that keep me sound. Oh, oh, hey. Bad times have come and gone. Good times we look ahead. I said to all who did me wrong, the memories live on instead. No time for giving up. I said no time for you. So much blessings in my life. I guess it's only right.
Look here, Bess don't no playing nothing but the best of the best no playing. Bess FM.
Oh, oh, oh.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
When certain days come round, I feel all alone. The fears and doubts that try to hold me down. It's like a cloud, me can't see what's wrong, man. But when I look around, so many beautiful things I found. Family and friends that keep me sound. Oh, oh, hey. Bad times have come and gone. Good times we look ahead. I said to all who did me wrong, the memories live on instead. No time for giving up. I said no time for giving in. So much blessings in my life. I guess it's only right. Hey, and I'm thankful. I put my cup to the sky. Now we all in the vibe. Got me thankful. Hey, now the moment arrived. Thank God I'm alive. Got me thankful.
Bess FM.
Me say me thankful. Hey, me say me thankful.
100 FM, you play my favorite song.
Hey, sometimes it's hard to see, cause me I try to treat the world a positive. The environment it gets hard to breathe, and people hard to please, that's when them start to breathe. But trust me now, me living happily. Me rolling on the wagon and the Jeep, keeping my park up neat, and all me dogs them real. Hey, bad times have come and gone, good times we look ahead. I said to all who did me wrong, the memories live on instead. No time for giving up. I said no time.
Literally walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I never fear no evil. Call my mother on the phone, she said, listen to me son, make sure you are read your Bible. I said, mama, I said, mama.
Bess FM, locking it down.
Literally walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I never fear no evil. Call my mother on the phone, she said, listen to me son, make sure you are read your Bible. I said, mama, every night I pray, I call on his name, and he's here for me. Oh, mama, every night I pray, I call on his name, so don't worry. And stones will break your bones. What no kill you only make you stronger. Sometimes in life you gotta search inside if you truly want to find the answer. Oh, them don't know the battlefield. Them don't know how the battle feel. With the devil them go deal. Jah protect me with the shield. Me walk it for real. Them attack it no real. The story them a sell down a market no real. Stand firm in the giddy and them nah see me kneel. Smile on my face when I pain me I feel. Go for days without deal. Them don't know the battlefield. With the devil them go deal. Jah protect me with the shield. Mama, every night I pray, I call on his name, and he's here for me. Every night I pray, I call on his name, so don't worry. Hey, prison don't make for that. Enough top man, me see walk the yard. Still I give thanks and I praise the Lord. Cause them know them coulda laid down on the mark. Yeah, where there is life, say there is hope. One no dead, no dash, wait, that a no joke. Cause enough did rich, and then no broke. And enough did broke, and then no rich. I tell you that this life is a mystery. Yes, I said you got to check your history. Every day above ground is a victory. So let me see you on them if you're with me. Literally walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I never fear no evil. Call my mother on the phone, she said, listen to me son, make sure you are read your Bible. I said, mama, every night I pray, I call on his name, and he's here for me. Oh, mama, every night I pray, I call on his name, so don't worry. I said, mama, every night I pray, I call on his name, and he's here for me, yeah, mama. Every night I pray, I call on his name, so don't worry, don't you worry, mom.
On the best station, Bess 100 FM.
Kaboom! Bess FM! You know it's the best of them. The hottest radio station in the planet.
Bess FM.
Look, I don't wanna waste no time. I could see it in your face all night. Maybe we could date 2 times. I just wanna stimulate your mind. I don't wanna waste no time. I can see it in your face all night. Don't wanna waste no time. I just wanna make you mine. So caught up. So caught up. Never ever been so caught up. Never ever been so Never have I been so caught up. Never have I been so. Never have I been so caught up. Caught up. I need a woman in my life, girl. Yeah, to be my lady. So won't you be my baby? Girl. And if you wanna have my baby, girl, then let me hold you like I'm supposed to. Cause baby, I'm so caught up. So caught up.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, not another one-nighter, man. Over 10 years and we only getting tighter. Python, right on. I'm caught up, lights on. You are the only one that I got my eye on. I love every bit of you, down to your ion. You the right one, plus you got your price on. Bad times, but you're stronger than a lion.
We'll be right back.
Looking to clean your vehicle super clean? 123 Clean Car Wash, located at 2 1/4 Osborne Road, Kingston 10. Entrance on Grove Road, below Tropical Battery. They wash and vacuum, undercarriage wash, engine wash, polish and compound, shampoo and detailing. Call them at 876-631-3400. 123 Clean Car Wash, the best in the business for a cleaner wash.
1, 2, 3, believe me, it's so easy. 1, 2, 3.
For a better choice in all your electrical supplies, A, authorized 3M dealer and better brand names. B, better service including free island-wide delivery. C, all major credit and debit cards accepted. It's ABC Electrical Sales. Shop number 8, Hagley Park Plaza, Kingston 10. Open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We make your electrical jobs as easy as ABC. Call 754-382-528 or fax 754-3659. ABC Electrical Sales, for a better choice.
Beneficiaries. The PATH payment cycle begins on December 15, 2022. Post offices and payment agencies will deliver payments based on last names up to December 22, 2022. Check the weekend star to find out when and where you should collect. If you miss your date, you must collect on December 23, 2022. For more information, call PATH at 876-922-8007 or visit the ministry's website and Facebook page. PATH, advancing your family, developing Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
Best 100 FM is the authentic voice of Jamaica, promoting your prosperity with better vibes and better music. Let us promote your goods and services for you. Advertise with us. For more information, call our office at 876-276-8935. That's 276-8935.
The station that makes you feel good.
I love the station. I think it's great.
My station.
Moving.
My station.
Moving. Keep it right here. Keep it right here.
Best FM. Keep listening.
Half a tree. 100, 200. Ready, mama? Ready. Is this the confusion you feel when trying to work your way through medical systems in Jamaica? Try a dose of Ask Dr. Mary every Thursday at 5 to 6 p.m. Let Dr. Mary help you understand your medical problems and bring you to a calmer place.
Live the life. Respect the music. And keep your radio locked in.
The Best 100 FM.
Greetings. Bitter Sugar returns to Best FM. Wednesdays, 6 to 8 p.m. Tune in as we put forward Bitter Sugar. Yes, your host, Brother Miguel Lorne, as we ride. This is education, African fundamentalism, purity of the race, self-reliance, repatriation. These are topics we're going to go into. Tune in, Best FM, as we put forward Bitter Sugar once more.
Isn't it strange how princesses and kings?
Vijay Printers for all your printing needs. We specialize in calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Hagley Park Road. Vijay Printers, your best choice in printing.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
Best FM crew, you don't know, play good music, Sizzla said that. Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Best FM. It's the bless.
The hottest radio station in the planet.
Best FM.
Maybe yes, I keep it nappy and I do what make me happy, and nobody can deny me that I'm blessed. I might be rough around the edges, maybe yes, I keep it nappy and I do what make me happy, and nobody can deny me that I'm blessed. Self-preservation, self-elevation, these days deserve celebration. No hesitation, no reservation. Go for the big leagues, no relegation. Let's celebrate life, kick back and take 5, and give thanks to the source that create life. To see a sunset or see a sunrise, and see my son born with these same eyes. To see my son smile bright in every grey sky. He's growing so fast, that's why every day I give it 100, now stop at 90. Praise the Almighty, the Father and 90.
I'm feeling blessed, oh. Say tonight me and my guys we can be do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Say tonight man no go stress, oh. Say tonight me and my guys we can be do. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. Truly, make I tell you, say my life is like a movie. And if I tell you all these things I don't see truly, say my eyes don't see. Before my life come be, say many try to fool me, but I dey pray for my enemies and truly, and I dey pray for my kids, that's my blessing. Pray for the friends I lost, I pray you never see no loss, yeah. Cause one pressure, fit on to pressure, I don't see where pressure make man record, yeah. So make you live your life with judge and no regret, when man pressure, now God did, man no get control. My brother make you know, life where I dey live, say I dey live, I'm on the low. Hustle every day, I'm willing just to take control. Never about the money, man, I'm staying in my zone. Yeah, say tonight, man, feeling blessed, oh. Say tonight, me and my guys, we can be me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Say tonight, man, don't go stress, oh. Say tonight, me and my guys, we can be me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Say I don't wanna talk about the things that you from me, make me down tonight. Say I don't wanna talk about the things that I want 100 million.
You know it's the best of them.
Like I won 100 million. I got a good woman. I got a good woman. She's a full package, everything I need. Maybe I am lucky cause I can't believe she's more of everything that's guaranteed. Just watch how she walks. She's got that attitude, that's her style, and it gives me the feels. And she changed her mood with her smile. Oh, this can't be real. She's like I won 100 million. I found a good woman. I found a good woman. Like I won 100 million. I got a good woman. I got a good woman. Can't believe the way how she got me still. Each and every day I feel the feel.
The hottest radio station in the planet.
Best FM crew. If don't know play good music, Sister said, hey, don't touch that dial. Listening to Best Bless.
I would give you so much more, baby. I would give you everything, darling. You won't ever need nothing. I'll give you all my love, my love. Give you all my
on
love.
The best station, Best 100 FM.
Give you all my love.
You know it's the best of them.
Give you all my love. If you gave me diamond ring, baby, that won't even mean nothing to me. Show me that you really care, baby, that you'll always be right here for me. You know you are my loving baby. You know I give it to you only. You know you want this loving, oh yeah. Baby, you'll be my one and only. I'll give you all my love, my love, my love, my love, my love, give you all my love, my love, my love, my love, my love, give you all my love, my love, my love, my love, my love, give you all my love, my love, my love, my love, my love.
It's all about the soul, not the flesh. More than sex, thank God for the blessing. I sent some bees with a message. So sweet you are, it's amazing. Soother of my soul, bringer of life. Forever is too short. We exist before time, and no one can stop us. So royal, you are my queen. Now make you leave me, I do the right thing. I tell sushi, no one turkey. Good roots, you're not frightened for MC. I'll give you all you want. Don't even have to ask. What will you give me in return?
I'll give you all my love.
We do something in your dances.
Give you all my love. Give you all my love. Give you all my
Oh, I'm in a big mood. Call out the feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me will you do? I'm in a big mood. Call out the feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me will you do? Make we go December. Oh, some call they do me check. Get something sweet to put on my head, that's why. Now you the cool my stress, so yeah. Make we go December. Oh, some call they do me check. Get something sweet to put on my head, that's why. Now you the cool my stress, so yeah.
I'm in a big mood. Girl, I dey feel you. I know say I love cause passing money, but I still want you. I'm in a big mood. Girl, I dey want you. Now only you, if you cool on my body, nobody but you. Yeah. Every night I go there with your body. Baby girl, we go do no solo. Nobody fit tell me to leave my baby. Bend every night if it turn to baby, oh me and you. When you wake up, girl, you splashing on me. Girl, look like sweat all on me. Like the design, you been dripping on me. Maybe that's why I don't feel it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm in a big mood. Call out the feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me will you do? I'm in a big mood. Call out the feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me will you do? Make we go December. Oh, some call they do me check. Get something sweet to put on my head, that's why. Now you the cool my stress, so yeah. Make we go December. Oh, some call they
Don't live the king, you know it. King already, you know it. Top everything,
The hottest radio station in the planet.
already, you know it. My body so got a king body. Body gon' shine, bling bling body. Calling all the shots, ring body. Crown on your head, got a king body. Don't live the king, you a king, you know it. King already, my baby, you know it. Top everything, you know it. King already, you know it. Shine already, it's time already. Align already, it's time already. Shine already, it's time already. The line already, it's time already.
Try to stop it, we say no. Royalty say don't you no. Try to stop it, me say go, 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 go. Bubble up and watch it go, go, go. Be ruler, be ruler, yeah. Everybody on the conga, yeah. Every king be stronger, yeah. King the rule them longer, yeah. Remember who you are, oh. Real king always be no. Give up be brave, oh. I show your people my love. You sang my ready, I say you sang my ready. You line already, I say you line already. You remedy, I say you got the remedy. Shine your body.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
Already, you know it. Love everything, you know it. King already.
I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm a ticking dynamite.
The hottest radio station in the planet.
No, I'm just that type. No, them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill. Them no fit kill. Them no fit kill my wise man said, follow the stars. There you shall find a piece of advice. If you hit your enemies, enemies shine. If you're not a friend of me, enter the light. Cause you can never kill my vibe. Got here with no sacrifices. Everything was taken, still had to make it. Vibe killer, me I no go take shit. Vibe killer, Lord is somebody time. Protect my energy from your bad aura. Then my pastor say I be my healer. Everything I desire, I go to see.
The hottest radio station in the planet.
If you get that one, come on, go and sit down. I go just para, come out my jigger. I go just follow my dream. I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm a ticking dynamite. After your candle lights, you know I'm just that type. No, them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill my vibe. You no fit kill, you no fit kill.
She wanna catch your vibe. She wanna spend some time.
The hottest radio station in the planet.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
She wanna free her mind into the light. Into the light. Face it, she don't want nothing basic. She want to touch all bases. Build up relation, rev up the car and race it. Catch vibrations, oh, she want release her mental. Touch all her nerve that central. Switch on the beat and tempo. Inside of her info. The Zelt nor Venmo, oh. Just let go, oh. Just let go for me. Let go for me. Just let go. Just let go for me. Let go for me. She wanna catch your vibe. She wanna spend some time into the light. Into the light. She wanna catch your vibe. She wanna free her mind into the light. Into the light. Into the light. She wanna catch your vibe. Celebrate her.
Best FM. You know it's the best.
Best FM crew. You don't know play good music. Sister said that. Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Best FM.
She wanna catch your vibe. She wanna spend some time into the light. Into the light. Into the light. She wanna catch your vibe. She wanna free her mind into the light. Into the light. Face it, she don't want nothing basic. She want to touch all bases. Build up relation, rev up the car and race it. Catch vibrations, oh, she want release her mental. Touch all her nerve that central. Switch on the beat and tempo. Inside of her info. The Zelt nor Venmo, oh. Just let go, just let go for me. Let go for me. Just let go, just let go for me. Let go for me. She wanna catch your vibe. She wanna spend some time into the light. Into the light. She wanna catch your vibe. She wanna free her mind into the light. Into the light. Into the light. She wanna catch your vibe. Celebrate her. She want all her vibes so we catch a big bonfire. Bunny Highland of a Kentire. Bunny not toast, everything transpire. Baby, you're full of energy like live wire. You're a goddess, beautiful and modest. Baby, don't bow, need you to let
On the
go.
best station, Best 100 FM.
Just let go for me. Let go for me. Just let go. Just let go for me. Let go for me. She wanna catch your vibe. She wanna spend some time into the light. party, yeah. I know watching nobody, yeah. Pull up another Rari, yeah. Be a feelings to my carry. Pull up another Audi, yeah. I know watching nobody, yeah. Pull up another card, yeah. I know watching nobody but you. Pull up another ladder. But me have the Benz and the Prada. And a couple brand new order. All of them fully don't matter. 0 to 102. Yeah, so I'ma flex on you. All in on my section view, I set on you. Then me get a text come true, so I'ma show you what my legs can do. Pull up another party, yeah. I know watching nobody, yeah. Pull up another Rari, yeah. Be a feelings to my carry. Pull up another Audi, yeah. I know watching nobody, yeah. Pull up another card, yeah. I know watching nobody but you. I don't play, you will never ever find another like me, yeah. You should know you made my day, and I lost my horse when you came my way. Really changed my mood. Oh, you're so rude, yeah. Then I try push up intrude, but you're well subtle and smooth, yeah. Pull up another party, yeah. I know watching nobody, yeah. Pull up another Rari, yeah. Be a feelings to me carry. Pull up another Audi, yeah. I know watching nobody, yeah. Pull up another card, yeah. I know watching nobody but you. Pull up another happy. That's me. Happy. Yeah. Can't bother with the negative vibes, I don't need that. Fake energy, we don't need that. Loyal to my team, believe that. If you a fool, we no idiot. Welcome to the happy zone. Good friends and happy zone. Party with the realest, small circle. Fake friends are not alone.
Best 100 FM.
Me and your shirt, you and me Fiona. She said me at the boss like me cologne. But me tired of the cell phone. What you want, boo? All I need is one more drink and I'll forget my sorrows. All I need is one more drink and I'll forget my pain. I'm living in this moment, I'm not sure about tomorrow. Let's enjoy ourselves, I don't know when I will see you again. Happy. I just wanna be happy, happy. Music make me happy. I just wanna be happy, happy. I just wanna make a toast to my friends, them. Nothing but love I send them. No stress, no mix up, no blend. We come a long way, it's a blessing. Happiness is all we need. We work hard, we must achieve it. You see the bad vibes, just leave it. Do your best, no one defeated. All I need is one more drink and I'll forget my sorrows. All I need is one more drink and I'll forget my pain. I'm living in this moment, I'm not sure about tomorrow. Let's enjoy ourselves, I don't know when I will see you again. Happy. I just wanna be happy, happy. Music make me happy. I just wanna be happy.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
The hottest radio station in the planet.
Yo, Izzy, are you kidding me?
Happy. That's me. Happy. Yeah, that's. Can't bother with the negative vibes, I don't need that. Fake energy, we don't need that. Loyal to my team, believe that. If you a fool, we no idiot. Welcome to the happy zone. Good friends and happy zone. Party with the realest, small circle. Fake friends are not allowed. Y'all say me up like Arizona. Me and your shirt, you and me Fiona. She said me at the boss like me cologne. But me tired of the cell phone. What you want, boo? All I need is one more drink and I'll forget my sorrows. All I need is one more drink and I'll forget my pain. I'm living in this moment, I'm not sure about tomorrow. Let's enjoy ourselves, I don't know when I will see you again. Happy. I just wanna be happy, happy.
Shawty, you like me real quick. Fresh from Jamaica and the number one pick. And I'm looking for a nice little station. Think about on the ends and get back.
On the best station, Best 100 FM.
But it seems to me you're not ready. I'm not standing for your love. Show me a sign, let me know that it's alright. You and I will be together as one. Please understand, you're the only one. I will be your man, you'll be my woman. Whatever it takes, you and I will be together as one. Please understand, you're the only one. I will be your man, you'll be my woman. Whatever it takes.
Best FM. You know it's the best of them.
Think of you when I'm up in the morning. Your pretty smiles keeps me haunted. What must I do now, baby? Thoughts of you driving me crazy. You and I will be together as one. Please understand, you're the only one. I will be your man, you'll be my woman. Whatever it takes, I'll do whatever. You and I will be together as one. Please understand, we'll be together. I will be your man, you'll be my woman.
All them off, flip up and flap up, them can't get me up. If them use up, green, them can't take me up. Miss it, them stare from far
The
and try to
hottest
make me
radio
up.
station
Them
in the
say
planet.
they ain't seen
Best
nothing yet.
FM. You know it's the best of them.
All them off, flip up and flap up, them can't get me up. If them use up, green, them can't take me up. Miss it, them stare from far and try to make me up. Them say them lock the place, pull the lock and let them out. Just like a hotel boy carry me, I go check them out. Hear me sang them out on every chart, me set them out. Show out some score and it can wet my mouth. An artist said the ref say yes them out. Yeah, you understand me new pattern scores when me talk about. Nothing constructive to say, then we just lock your mouth. The eyes some see we read, some couldn't believe we make it out. We manufacture score and do the road. Eyes on, yeah, eyes on, straight six, yeah, eyes on me, hey, eyes on, hey, yeah. Now them realize and act surprised how we rise. That's why them I use up them eye for take a prize. Act like them wise, but them I go fail. Yes, them I go fail. Here now, this music business rapping up, Kim I go lock it down. Any rhythm jump around me, I go knock it down. Listen them send them tone for teeth, style. Them gyal are looking at me, I guess they lock it down.
Best FM crew, you don't know play good music, Sizzla said that. Hey, don't touch that dial. You're listening to Best FM. It's the bless.
All them off, flip up and flap up, them can't get me out. If them use up, green, them can't take me out. Me see them stare from far and try to make me up. Them say them lock the place, pull the lock and let them out. Just like a hotel boy carry me, I go check them out. Hear me sang them out on every chart, me set them out. Show out some score and it can wet my mouth. An artist said the ref say yes them out. Yeah, you understand me new pattern scores when me talk about. Nothing constructive to say, then we just lock your mouth. The eyes some see we read, some couldn't believe we make it out. We manufacture score and do the road. Eyes on.
The hottest radio station in the planet.
Eyes on, straight six, yeah. Eyes on me, hey. Eyes on, hey, yeah. Now them realize and act surprised how we rise. That's why them
you know it's the best of them.
To take a prize, I got them wise, but them I go fail. Yes, them I go fail. Here now, this music business
wrapping up him, I go lock it down. Any rhythm drop a road, me I go knock it down.
Brown girl from the ghetto, here might a retro. Stepping at them dancing a clubs. When the rest of them a beat them stiletto. When we step it, no fit echo. Run through them city like a metro. Silencio. Aye, we not no time for the T-bone. The nation from my mind and me I feel like it pronto. Aye, me not no time for the T-bone. La money from my mind and me I forget it. I miss a real bad girl, no friend for make walk anywhere in the world. Me bless no. Remember the days can't afford the bus pass. Now I pass when you pass the bus in a S-class. Aye, get a dream, more cream, more skin, more cream in money for the whole scheme. Christiana, me place, no I'm in me. Aye, aye, brown girl from the ghetto, here might a retro. Stepping at them dancing a clocks. When the rest of them a beat them stiletto. When we step it, no fi echo. Run through them city like a metro. Silencio.
You're simply the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I ever met. You're simply the best.
Best FM 100.5 on your dial. Keep listening.
I'm Anjui James Sawyers with JIS Evening News for Tuesday, December 13. Coming up, Finance Ministry assessing possible increase of income tax threshold. Prime Minister renews call for caution on the roads, and TPDCO hosting crafting for Christmas fair. The news in detail after the break.
Spread love and joy this Christmas. Gift a child in state care through the CPFSA's Grant a Wish and Take a Child Home for the holiday programs.
To grant a wish, visit CPFSA's website at childprotection.gov.jm, select a wish, purchase, and drop off at CPFSA's parish offices.
If you're 25 years and older with a suitable home to accommodate a child or children, you may qualify for our holiday program. Submit an application, 2 references from a Justice of the Peace, and 2 passport-size photographs.
All gifts and applications must be submitted by Friday, December 16 at 3 p.m.
Call any CPFSA office or visit our website for more details.
Spread the love and joy this Christmas! Now the news. Minister of Finance and the Public Service Dr. Naja Clark says assessments will have to be done to determine when the government can further increase the personal income tax threshold. His comments come in response to queries made by public sector workers in light of the restructured compensation system now being implemented. He says an increase in the threshold would mean lower revenue for government, pointing out that of the 400,000 persons currently on the pay-as-you-earn PAYE program under the old system, about 100,000 are above the annual tax-free threshold of $1.5 million.
We have to see what our revenues look like and what our expenditures look like. You know, we have demands for garbage trucks and buses and roads and bridges and drugs for hospitals. So we have to be able to supply those to the Jamaican people. Something I'd love to do, but as you're a responsible finance minister, I could not give any definitive response to that without doing lots of calculations before.
Dr. Clark was speaking at a virtual compensation town hall on Monday. With the Yuletide season fast approaching, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has renewed the call for caution on the nation's thoroughfares by road users. This following the latest deadly motor vehicle accident which claimed the lives of 4 people on the Palisades Strip in Kingston Sunday morning. 2 more deaths occurred under similar circumstances in rural Jamaica over the weekend.
Observe the rules of the road. Be courteous. Drive defensively. Be considerate. Buckle up. Wear a helmet. The careless overtaker is only rushing to the undertaker.
Between January 1 and December 8 this year, a total of 444 persons died from 386 motor vehicle collisions. The Child Protection and Family Services Agency has announced a 1-week extension of the deadline for its Grant a Wish and Take a Child Home for the holiday programs. The public now has until 3 p.m. on Friday, December 16 to submit all applications and hand in all gifts to regional CPFSA offices. According to Public Relations Officer at the CPFSA, Geneva Gordon, the agency is encouraging greater participation from the public during this period.
We would have extended the deadline so more persons can participate. Because when we did the challenge across the island, we saw where we needed more persons to participate in both programs.
Interested persons can visit the CPFSA website at childprotection.gov.jm to apply for the Take a Child Home for the holiday and access the list of wishes to grant this Christmas. And persons in search of authentic Jamaican-made gift items for Christmas are being invited to attend the Free Tourism Product Development Company TPDCO's Crafting for Christmas Fair. The event will be held on the South Lawns of Devon House on Friday, December 16, starting at 11 a.m. Craft coordinator at TPDCO, Cheryl Lewis, says the fair will feature 68 producers of locally made items in the categories of art and craft, jewelry, clothing, fine art, books, aromatherapy, skincare, among others.
It is just really going to be a fun day, and we encourage persons to come out. So if you're working and you can't, you come maybe in your lunchtime or after work, you can come. If the kids are out, you can take the kids after in the afternoon after they leave school if they're not in school, and just come out, browse, enjoy the entertainment, enjoy the items that are there. Enjoy Devon House as an attraction itself and being able to tour the Devon House.
Ms. Lewis was speaking in an interview with JIS News. The event also includes an entertainment package featuring Agent Sasco, 2022 Jamaica Festival song winner Sakaj, and the Jamaica Gospel Star winner Daniel Main. That was JIS News. I'm Andrew James Sawyers.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Difference you can hear, a difference you can feel.
Bess FM, keep listening.
What should a taxi service do for you? On-Time Taxi Service is more than just a ride to the other side of town. They offer clean and spacious vehicles, reliable service, and promise to always look out for their customers. They'll come when you call and take you where you want to go on time.
At 926-3866.
We are something special on the road.
Best 100 FM is the authentic voice of Jamaica, promoting your prosperity with better vibes and better music. Let us promote your goods and services for you. Advertise with us. For more information, call our office at 876-276-8935. That's 276-8935.
The station that makes you feel good.
I love the station. I think it's great.
My station. Moving.
My station.
Moving.
Keep it right here. Keep it right here.
Bess FM, keep listening.
Half a tree, one and drive, half a tree. Bossy, how we do I take taxi style?
Jano, I want to tell you, say, 2 months now, my transmission mash up, and I check everybody and can't hear nothing positive.
Yeah, hear me? Yeah, waste all that time I shop around and never call the experts. Winters Auto have them. Them have over 35 years of experience and them diagnose the problem and get back your transmission brand new. For them service excellent and efficient. Trust me, man. Yeah, hear me? Call them at 929-7040 or go to them at 106 Maxfield Avenue, Kingston 13 and talk directly to the boss. Just tell them I'm me, send you.
Wow, you big star. Yeah, man, respect my boss.
Yeah, try calling her, cause trust me.
Waiters Auto Spares and Repairs, good afternoon.
What a relief.
Beneficiaries. The PATH payment cycle begins on December 15, 2022. Post offices and payment agencies will deliver payments based on last names up to December 22, 2022. Check the weekend star to find out when and where you should collect. If you miss your date, you must collect on December 23, 2022. For more information, call PATH at 876-922-8007 or visit the ministry's website and Facebook page. PATH, advancing your family, developing Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
Half a tree, one already, 200. Ready, mama? Ready. Is this the confusion you feel when trying to work your way through medical systems in Jamaica? Try a dose of Ask Dr. Mary every Thursday at 5 to 6 p.m. Let Dr. Mary help you understand your medical problems and bring you to a calmer place.
Live the life. Respect the music. And Keep your radio locked in.
The Best 100 FM.
For a better choice in all your electrical supplies, A, authorized 3M dealer and better brand names. B, better service including free island-wide delivery. C, all major credit and debit cards accepted. It's ABC Electrical Sales. Shop number 8, Hagley Park Plaza, Kingston 10. Open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We make your electrical jobs as easy as ABC. Call 754-3825-8 or fax 754-3659. ABC Electrical Sales, for a better choice.
Greetings. Bitter Sugar returns to Best FM. Wednesdays, 6 to 8 p.m. Tune in as we put forward Bitter Sugar. Yes, your host, Brother Miguel Lorne, as we ride. This is education, African fundamentalism, purity of the race, self-reliance, repatriation. These are topics we're going to go into. Tune in, Best FM, as we put forward Bitter Sugar once more.
Isn't it strange how princesses and kings?
Veg Printers for all your printing needs. We specialize in calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Hagley Park Road. Veg Printers, your best choice in printing.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
The views, opinions, or statements which are expressed on the following program are not necessarily those of Best 100 FM.
Rastafari. And so now you'll have Ground Nation. Never did weary yet. Never did weary yet. Let me tell you, brother, down in the valley for a very long time, and I never get weary yet. I know I never. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Enter into his courts with praise. So let me tell you, brother, never get weary.
pray not for the world, but for them which thou gavest me out of the world. For thine is mine, and mine is thine, and I'm glorified in them. Which were slain for the word of God and for the testimony which they held. And white robes were given unto every one of them, and they were told to rest yet for a little season.
I shall be shot on a bendy board. Say that they put the Rasta man in the fire and it never did before one of Judge's word shall pass away. Before Judge's word shall pass away. Before Judge's word shall pass away.
Earth, not the earth, nor the seas, nor the trees, until I seal the saints of my God in their forehead.
Say just put the Rasta man in the fire and it never did burn. Never did burn. The Rasta man in the fire and it never did burn. I saw the angel and the baby saying you put the Rasta man in the fire and it never did
On the best station, Best 100 FM. 100 FM.
trying to devour you.
all here. All right. You're hearing me. All right. Let's go now. So there we have it today. The 14th of December. And once again, welcome to our listeners. Welcome to you all. welcome to our listeners from all over the world, those who make it here, set aside their time to join us. For brethren who called us last in Washington, other parts of the United States, on those who listen to us in the other Caribbean islands, feel up over there in St. Thomas, one of the two islands. Akilu is one of our audiences. Feel up, but we also here in Jamaica want to those who joining us for the first time. We say welcome. This is the program entitled Bitter Sugar. Bitter sugar. All the way around. Sugar was not healthy for us. Neither was it sweet for us. Neither was it economically viable for us. Politically caused great harm for us. And socially has created societal problems which continue until this day. We still have plantations in Jamaica and in other Caribbean islands where persons are the descendants. Just answer it. Just take a message there and then. Okay. Not easy, brother, for me to be on the air and answering phone. Right. So, yes. I think probably he's saying something about the sound coming out. They are hearing us. You could inquire of him, is he hearing us? It was here and it went low. All right. How can you get it up again? Because like I said, I'm not hearing it through my microphone at all. Yes. Yeah. All right. Go ahead. I hear it a little better now. And so. All right. I'm hearing it better now. I'm hearing it coming to my microphone. It's loud, but it's better loud and others can hear us. And so forth. I think that's what the virgin was calling to say. Yes. You could call back, brother, if you're not hearing it. Please call back, because if we don't hear from you, the listeners out there, we can't know what is going on inside here if it is reaching you all. But you're hearing it clearly now. You're engineer, you hearing it?
Yeah, I hear it. I want to make sure everybody hears it.
All right. Check the version again to see that he has become our barometer.
Yes, Chief.
He says he's hearing it better. Use this other mic.
Yes. So we're going on my Egypt land. Yes. wind up an easy plan.
Come to me now, no? Yes. All right. So we ask our listeners a little patience and so on. We're getting a feedback now. We're getting a feedback, you know, something playing back through the system. Wow. All right. Let us see now how we can ride the waves. Let's ride the waves. All right. Let's go now. Yes, people, sorry about that. We do apologize. We have a new engineer, and gradually he is working his way through. So we give thanks. He's making every effort, making good effort. So we will solve the problems. And we hope you're hearing us all over Jamaica. So, African Symbol over there in Montego Bay, if you're not hearing us, please let us know. And those brethren over in St. Bess also, please let us know. If you're hearing or if you're not hearing, you let us know. Right. So we start with a speech by His Imperial Majesty. And this is what he said regarding the OAU and the Middle East. And I deliberately start here today because the area which is called the Middle East, that's where the World Cup is going on now. So there's a lot of people traveling to there, a lot of people traveling in and out, lots of people going into that region, so forth. And a lot of talk, you know, that the different teams that play, whether or not they are representing Africa. And brothers and sisters, that region, including Qatar, Saudi Arabia, probably the worst and all, UAE, United Arab Emirates, even parts of Egypt. A lot of these, what is called Middle Eastern countries, a lot of them, and of course, Israel is paramount amongst them. They look down on black people. Many of them are racist brothers and sisters. Nobody get caught up to say about third world or developing world or in Africa, whether it's Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria, all of that northern belt going across there to Egypt and so on. Yes, they are on the land of Africa. But brothers and sisters, their apartheid system against black people ain't much better than the apartheid system that we had to fight against and still fighting against in the southern part of Africa, in South Africa. Yes, their apartheid system of looking down upon I and I is no different, brothers and sisters. Segregation, classism, racism, rampant in these North African Arabic-type states. So one has to be careful. Might say Africa field. Yes, Africa now have a team that reached the semifinals and so on and so forth. But I would not call it that at all. Until these people start to respect black people before I can say they are representing Africa. And this is what His Majesty said in a speech here in regard to the OAU and the Middle East. Leaders of independent African states meet once a year to discuss matters pertaining to outstanding international issues, the development of their continent, the liquidation of colonialism, and those related to African unity in general. He's just giving some of the items that they get together to discuss. The 8th Annual Assembly of the Heads of State and Government of the Organization of African Unity was held in Addis Ababa last July. The conference set up a committee composed of 10 leaders, including ourselves, charged with the challenging task of finding an African solution to the Middle East conflict. We, the members of the committee, met in the Congolese capital of Kinshasa. Now, Congolese, that's where the DRC, Democratic Republic of the Congo. That's the name now. Kinshasa is still the capital. So he said, we, the members of the committee, met in the Congolese capital of Kinshasa and explored ways and means of resolving the conflict. That's the conflict in the Middle East we're talking about. It was decided to dispatch a mission composed of 4 leaders to the Middle East to solicit the views of the concerned parties and to report back to the committee. The committee will meet in Dakar, Senegal, to confer on the peace proposals to be presented to the 2 parties. We pray for divine guidance so that with the support of members of the United Nations, the efforts being made by the Committee of the Organization of African Unity to build a bridge of understanding between the 2 concerned parties will lead to a lasting and secure peace. His Majesty says, solving and alleviating the manifold problems which beset the world does not devolve upon temporal powers alone. Spiritual leaders and laymen have also a sacred duty to coordinate their efforts to advance the cause of mankind. It is vital and useful for church leaders to meet from time to time to discuss outstanding international issues. So Your Majesty telling you that, the Organization of African Unity have met different times, and not just to solve Africa's problems, but to see how they can even help to solve some of the problems in the Middle East. It's very important for us to know, because quite often there are times when some people feel that some of these other problems, as the way they put it, are not our problems and therefore we shouldn't get involved. His Majesty is teaching us otherwise. And from there now, brothers and sisters, I lead up to a conference which is taking place now. I think it's Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's a 3-day conference of African leaders who have been invited to Washington in America to discuss some sort of relationship between Africa and the United States. The United States realized that China is getting deeper and deeper into Africa in terms of loans, in terms of economic benefits, in terms of political ties, and so on. China is doing its side of the story there. Russia is also putting in some intervention here and there, in countries like Mali and a few other countries. Russia is now acting as peacekeeping force. So America now don't want other countries to have any hegemony in Africa. So they have called this conference in the United States, and they have invited quite a number of African leaders, and many of them are present there now. But brothers and sisters, You wonder if our leadership learn, the African leaders learn. You wonder if they realize what they're doing. If you're going to call a meeting on Africa to discuss whether it's trade, economics, relationship, and so on, shouldn't that meeting be held in Africa, brothers and sisters? Isn't that the first rule? Let them come to Africa. Let us choose a place in Africa. We meet on our turf, on our grounds, on our conditions. That's the first sign of independence. You remember what Malcolm says about those people who go and meet with all these so-called leaders of the black community? And Malcolm says the first thing they do when they go there, they start to drink coffee. They take out the coffee. So Malcolm X put it. So all these leaders love to go and sit and drink coffee with the enemies. I watched the television and I said, let's show some little clips of that leadership conference. And you see them serving them all sort of drinks and all sort of food and all these things. I don't see one leader take out his own food. Yes, brothers and sisters, if you're going to talk about leadership and standard, you'd go there, you don't even eat from them. They will respect you more when they see you do that. I remember in the 80s, touring with some of the reggae artists, Sugar Minor, Dennis Brown, Bonnie Whaler, all of them carry their cooks, carry their own chefs. And then we had to find the black market, whether it is in London, whether it is in Americas or the Caribbean islands. We find our own black market, buy from people who look like we, and get food like what we are accustomed to. And then we have our own chef to cook it up. If we, the artists, could do that at our level, why can't these leaders understand you don't go to these places? Malcolm says you don't go drinking coffee with them. You don't ever fraternize with the enemy. No matter how they smile and go on with you, remember your history. Remember the raid on the Benin and the murdering of thousands of Africans to steal the Benin bronzes. Remember what happened in Kenya between 1952 and 1954. Those documents are now coming out, brothers and sisters. I said just coming out. They always existed, but they had hide them, especially the British, notorious for that. They hide these documents, and it's the same old British people, British activists, British lawyers, some with a conscience, that are finding some of these documents that had marked top secret and showing you the brutalities that they carried out against the Mau Mau. So in 2013, when they settled that Mau Mau case in England, that was a trap. That was a trap. Black people got to wake up. And if we have to go on the continent to tell them how to wake up, then that we will have to do. They have to wake up. Because that settlement, which gave us black people 20 million, and which the Africans gladly scoop it up, especially the government and so on, and the people of Kenya. I know many of them are in their 80s now. They have traveled far. They are old. But the government, all those brilliant lawyers in Africa, should have advised them, do not settle that matter. I tell you why, brothers and sisters. Let me tell you why. Because of settling that matter, 90% of the atrocities that would have come out in court did not come out. 95%. In other words, the castration, the brutality, the raping that the white man carried out against our black sisters. And when he didn't carry it out, those black lackeys that he had trained and have amongst him, how he would watch them rape our brothers and sisters. Those are written evidence, brothers and sisters, that would have come out at the trial. And because the British government didn't want that, they settled and we went and grabbed it up. We must have strategy in any war. Let that evidence come out. Let our people understand it. Let all Africans realize it. Let all those in the Caribbean realize. So when we're here talking about King George and changing from queen to king, we should be ashamed of ourselves, because when you read of the murders that took place, not just in Africa, but right here in the Caribbean. Look at the Sam Sharp uprising. Look how many brothers and sisters were killed. Look at Paul Bogle uprising. Look how much brothers and sisters out there. Their houses were destroyed. Their farms were destroyed. Their animals killed. Their houses burnt down. And many of our people were executed. Look at the Demerara massacre. Demerara down there in Guyana. And we could go on for the amount of massacres carried out by the British. When you remember those things, you don't go sit with them and eat and drink and dine with them, brothers and sisters. When you go and when they take lunchtime, they see you taking out your lunch and you have your chef who went to find a home somewhere and went and cook your lunch. Wouldn't they have greater respect for us as Africans? But when we go smiling and anchoring and begging, disgraceful, that's what the African leaders are doing right now in Washington. They're making the colonialism sweeter now. At that time, they had the white man came over to Africa, murdered, rape, and do all sorts of things to capture us. Now they don't have to do that anymore. They just have to make a phone call, put you on the internet, and says, a ticket is coming for you to come over. And you go over and you sell out Africa. That's what they're doing, selling out Africa. Similarly, when they go to China, same thing, selling out Africa. You demand, you say, look, first of all, any conference and a meeting to discuss my people, it must be on the soil of Africa. You must see us in Africa. You must see the greatness and the beauty of us in Africa. And if you're coming to discuss how you can mine our mineral wealth, then you come and talk to us, same place on the ground. If it's good enough for you to come and mine our gold, our diamond, our bauxite, our uranium, our magnesium, all these things, if it's good enough for you to come, yet it's good enough for you to come and sit there and have the conferences there. Because we live there. If it's too dusty, then we have to bear the dust, and you need to bear some of the dust too. Then you'll understand how serious this is. So I'm so disappointed to see the Africans, them, run gone to America, begging, begging, begging. And why do I say begging, brothers and sisters? Watch when this conference ends. Today is what? Last week, towards the end of the weekend there, yes. Macron, the president of France, called a conference. He called a conference. And you had over 70 countries present. You had numerous NGOs, supposed to be NGO, non-governmental organization, a whole heap of them there. You know, all this UN, UNICEF, all of those people, you know, call them NGOs, they are there. And bam, within a day, they all pledged and got together to provide, the conference was called in solidarity with Ukraine. In the one day, just last weekend, they collected, or they had the pledges of an amount of $1 billion to send to Ukraine, to assist Ukraine, whether it is with arms, whether it is with blankets, whether it is with food, but to help Ukraine get through the winter in light of Russia bombing some of their installations that would provide heat and so on. One day, $1 billion pledged to Ukraine. Germany, since this Ukraine war, Germany has spent $104 billion on armaments. Yes? 104 billion last year. That was just military spending in Germany, and of which Germany has sent billions worth of military equipment to Ukraine. I'm putting these before you because whenever they gather and they are to discuss African business and to do something reasonable, and when I say reasonable, we're not begging, but if you have certain equipment and we need to get some of those equipment that we can mine out whatever is in the ground or whatever is in the air or all of that, they're always pittance, broke. And it's even worse now when we talk about reparations. And I want you people stop talking foolishness about reparations and this and decry those who are talking of reparations and working for reparations, because reparations is a just compensation for the atrocities done to the African people in Africa, outside of Africa, in the Caribbean, in the islands, even in the territories that Africans are now. That is a serious aspect of this narrative. And it's not maybe. We must counter this deliberate attempt to keep Africa in poverty. So picture how smiling they are, how glad they are when they see some of our brothers and sisters taking such a mighty risk on some of the worst boats you could ever find. Boats leaking from them leave port. Boats struggling on the sea to stay up. Some of them, they have to be bailing out water as they sail. Picture how glad they are to see us, brothers and sisters, when so much could have been done to prevent all of that. And we must realize that a lot of these European countries, because of their policies within the last couple of years, their population is not only dwindling, but they now have a top-heavy population, whereby they have a portion of people who are getting older and older, and they don't have enough young people to fill the spaces. So that is why you find some countries are welcoming our brothers and sisters. I don't like the word migrants. They pretend that they're welcoming us, but it's slavery all over again. Slavery all over again. So brothers and sisters, give it some thought. What can we do? You know, later on in the program, I'll be speaking to Priest Paul over in Ethiopia. I want to speak to Priest Paul because he's on the ground there. He lives in Shashamane. And so I want to get an idea of, you know, we heard about this peace process. This peace was signed in South Africa because between the government of Ethiopia and the Tigrayans. Tigray is part of Ethiopia also. But you know, there was fighting going on and things like that. So the 2nd of November, documents were signed in South Africa between the two sides in an effort to reduce the war and the bloodshed and to set a pathway towards peace. So I want to talk to Priest Paul to find out how is it working? You know, is it working? How is it working? And will it be beneficial to all of us? Also, in speaking to Priest Paul, some age-old questions come up. And we want to bring them up in the conversation. Because it's good to talk about repatriation. Good to talk about reparations. But what are the plans that we must put in place when many of us journey to Africa? Yep, we're going to take a little break now. Soon come forward. No, the station break at 7. You know what to play?
On-Time Taxi Service is more than just a ride to the other side of town. They offer clean and spacious vehicles, reliable service, and promise to always look out for their customers. They'll come when you call and take you where you want to go on time.
You can call us at 926-3866.
We are something special on the road.
The station that makes you feel good.
I love the station. I think it's great.
My station.
Moving.
It's my station.
Moving.
Keep it right here. Keep it right here.
Best FM. Keep listening.
Half a tree, one and drive, half a tree. Bossy, how we do I take taxi star?
Jano, I want to tell you, say, 2 months now, my transmission mash up, and me check everybody and can't hear nothing positive.
Yeah, hear me? Yeah, waste all that time I shop around and never call the experts. Winters Auto have them. Them have over 35 years of experience and them diagnose the problem and get back your transmission brand new. For them service excellent and efficient. Trust me, man. Yeah, hear me? Call them at 929-7040 or go to them at 106 Maxfield Avenue, Kingston 13 and talk directly to the boss. Just tell them I'm me, send you.
Wow, you big star. Yeah, man, respect my boss.
Yeah, try and call cause trust me.
Winters Auto Spares and Repairs, good afternoon.
What a relief.
For a better choice in all your electrical supplies, A, authorized 3M dealer and better brand names. B, better service including free island-wide delivery. C, all major credit and debit cards accepted. It's ABC Electrical Sales. Shop number 8, Hagley Park Plaza, Kingston 10. Open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We make your electrical jobs as easy as ABC. Call 754-3825-8 or fax 754-3659. ABC Electrical Sales, for a better choice.
Live the life. Respect the music. And keep your radio locked in.
The Best 100 FM.
Beneficiaries. The PATH payment cycle begins on December 15, 2022. Post offices and payment agencies will deliver payments based on last names up to December 22, 2022. Check the weekend star to find out when and where you should collect. If you miss your date, you must collect on December 23, 2022. For more information, call PATH at 876-922-8007 or visit the ministry's website and Facebook page. PATH, advancing your family, developing Jamaica. A message from the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
Vejan Printers for all your printing needs. We specialize in calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Hagley Park Road. Vejan Printers, your best choice in printing.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
Was a great, great warrior. I miss it. Taki was a great, great warrior. Oh, 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 oh. So Taki walk from his St-E-ENT to Port Maria. When them things say Taki gone, Taki die, so King Taki no day. King Taki Taki die so. King Taki no dead. King Taki die so. King Taki no dead. King Taki die so. King Taki no dead. King Taki die so. Oh boy, Taki make a chukubek. And him left Brakamasa free. Oh yo 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 yo. And him a worry and afraid when he met you frontier. And him end up in a Port Maria Square. King Taki no dead. King Taki die so. 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 Oh boy, Taki make him falling down a jerva. And in combat ticket spring in Africa. Ooh, ooh, oh, 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 yeah. And me say how the friendship away the people panic. And him say Taki him no gone. Taki die so. King Taki no dead. King 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 Taki die so. Oh boy, black cakes no Taki die so. Brother Miguel on no Taki die so. Oh 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 oh. And me say all of them need the armor get on board. Say the whole of them know Taki die so. King Taki no dead. King 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 Taki die so. Oh boy, from me come from Gube. Come here, me no hearing no soon. Why? Ra-da-da-da-dang. Ra-da-da-da-dang, yeah. They say me, wake 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 me, wake. Say me, wake me, wake me, wake me, wake me, wake, wake me, wake me, wake. Because Taki was a great, great warrior. Yeah man, I me say Taki was a great, great warrior. Taki walk from St-E-ENT to Port Maria. When them think say Taki gone, Taki die so. King Taki no dead. King Taki die so. King Taki no dead. King Taki die so.
Yeah, man. Welcome forward again. Give thanks as we move forward. And like I said, we're trying to get through to Priest Paul. In the meantime, I will mention this is from the book The Horse Here. The Horse Here. The book of knowing is a particular passage. Yes, I want to read to you from the Horse Here. Sacred writings of I and I. And from some of the secrets, when I say sacred writings, I talk black writings, black, yeah. Because so much games, so much twisting go on. And after them plagiarize, take out a whole heap of things. When I say they, especially the Jews, them, and those people in Israel. And because we have empirical evidence of many of what is in the Bible was written long before thousands of years before it was taken, twisted, and put in the Jewish book, which is what the Bible is. The Bible is all it's about some Jewish story, brothers and sisters. That's all it is. Some Jewish stories. Some of them make up. Some of them take from other people, take from other places, and put it and justify the murders that they are carrying out now. You know, I do understand some of our people. You have some people go Israel and come back with water and tell about his holy water, sell it at a price. I want to run, go buy it and gobble it up talking about his holy water. Some people go and them go Israel and go buy olive oil and them come back and them have a outlet and them sell the olive oil. I want to run, go buy it up and think. I have not seen in any other country, even the war in Ukraine now, as blatant murders and killings as is taking place now in Palestine, especially in the West Bank, committed by those Israeli soldiers and Israeli settlers and Israeli farmers. I don't have someone else to film them. We are emerged now, showing Israeli soldier like a traffic accident, you know, like a traffic accident between a settler, an Israeli settler, and a Palestinian man, 21-year-old. And the soldier just come on and you see so much things up on camera now. And you see him just boom, 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 and fire 4 shots at the man and kill the man, you know, man. Kill the Palestinian. And then the other soldiers, them come and prevent the Palestinian from take up the man for carry him go to hospital. Prevent him from getting the medical attention. And then in the long run now, take away the man's body, not even them family could have get the body. And them things that them brother they go on with it now. I wonder, and here it is, the Africans, them going to meet Americans. I wonder if them don't bring up them things there. And say, boy, we just say, oh, and you support Israel. You give Israel $1 billion plus. Every year, America give Israel that over $1 billion, brothers and sisters. And this is what Israel do. You just see it, bam, bam. Few days before that, a little girl, 15-year-old, they play with her like a friend of mine thing. Kill her. By the time them hear a gunshot, them run when them go back. Little girl dead. Murder her brothers and sisters. Daily, all 4 or 5 youths get killed. How uno people now feel when you know I drink holy water, holy olive oil, holy this, holy that, to come from a land where people murder other people with such consummate ease? How uno feel? Oh man, cut the foolishness now, man. There's no magic in what Israel is doing. There's nothing talking about no special people. That's the first thing get out of our head. But the Jews are chosen people, and therefore you have enough black people talk about we are the Jews. We are not Jews, brethren. And because you have to say we are the Jews because the Bible says Jews are the chosen people. We know we are not Jews. We're not chosen people above no other people or below no other people. And so on. I will forget those madness out of our head. You even have Rastafarians, I tell you. We are Jews. Them people that were dead, man, and keep murdering the Palestinian people. Look, we have to have some demonstration on here, you know. We have to have some outcry, you know, because you have some churches in Jamaica, you know, some Jewish churches and all them things. We have to start make them people understand how vexed we is, you know. Because here what happened at the World Cup, you know, because you have some of the Arab countries, them now, enter into diplomatic relations with Israel. So the Israeli journalists, them who normally wouldn't turn up in Doha, in Qatar, them wouldn't turn up over in UAE, you know, them wouldn't turn up at certain places. So even at the World Cup, some Israeli journalists turn up. And the rest of journalists, them from other places, and the people them from other places, don't ask if them don't burn them out, you know. Burn out the Israeli journalists, them. And I said to them, say, oh, no,